Hello and welcome to the Pulse Sports pregame show. I'm Zachary Franks.
I'm Hunter Cox.
And we're here to bring you the game of the week. And this week we got Berea taking on Palmetto for Palmetto's homecoming and what we think is going to be a really good game.
Yeah, we're expecting a real good game here tonight.
Yeah, two teams kind of struggling a little bit to start the year, but hopefully looking to get on track, both teams. But before we get into that, we want to first recap what happened last week. We did not have a game last week because none of our teams are playing at home, so unfortunately there are no... we don't have any games, but teams did still play. The games that took place Friday, kind of a strange situation. Some of our teams played Friday, some of the teams played Monday,
and some of the teams played Saturday.
Yeah, because of the there was a lot of rain last week, as you guys probably know. So for the games that played Friday, BHP took on Greer. It was Greer taking the win there, 24-14, kind of unexpectedly taking the win. At least in our opinions.
I want to say in that game, maybe a little bit of the rain had to do something with that, maybe.
Yeah, well, BHP's defense was really playing lights out in the first half, and then the second half started letting some points get on the board, and the offense never really got going in that game. So, but another game that took place, Wren at Seneca, it was Wren taking the win there, 34-21. Seneca is a really good team this year, and so it was kind of not necessarily surprising, but I expected a little bit of a closer game there between those two. So
I think that there kind of shows that Seneca's not just like they haven't just played a bunch of nobodies. I feel like that kind of shows that they're an actually good team this year.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Seneca is for real. We'll see more as they play BHP this week. The other game that took place Friday, we had Pendleton at Daniel, and this one was exactly as we expected, so not even close. Daniel won 56-0, but more of a speak to how lopsided it was. It was 42-0 at the end of the first quarter. That's impressive.
And then I'm guessing they kind of just merged.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, probably run the clock out and just Daniel probably just pulled anybody. Put the JV team out there pretty much to play the second half. But no, Pendleton's really struggling. They only have one win in the season, and that was against West Oak. Daniel's still undefeated. For the games that took place Monday, though, we had Palmetto at Blue Ridge. It was Palmetto getting the win there, 41-18. Mustangs look like they've really gotten going since that they beat Pendleton a couple weeks ago. They really, really struggled against Wren. Beat Pendleton 32-6, and then came out there, played a really good first half against Powdersville before just kind of faltering in that game. So Palmetto really looking like they're getting on track finally.
I think that Palmetto's I think they're going to kind of be up and down sometimes, but I think they're kind of getting where they kind of level off and actually start playing some halfway decent football now.
Yeah, I agree with that. The other games that took place Monday, we had Powdersville at Berea, and it was Powdersville with a big win there, 56-14. Just Powdersville being Powdersville, remaining undefeated so far. Powdersville's not a team I expect. Of course, things happen, but with the remainder of their schedule, Powdersville should finish the regular season undefeated this year, unless something very unexpected happens. But yeah, the Patriots having probably the best season in their school's history so far.
For sure.
Other game that took place Monday, we had Southside at Carolina. It was Southside coming away with the win, 42-7. Carolina's still winless this year. Just really, they struggling on both sides of the ball. Defense, offense, they can barely even score in a lot of these games. So really struggling so far. But that was it for last week. So let's get more into this week's games. We're going to first run through them. First up, we have our game of the week, Berea at Palmetto. We think this is going to be a really good one. Powdersville is going to be taking on Carolina.
That's also their homecoming.
Yeah. Actually, 3 of the 4 teams we have are playing their homecoming games. So Powdersville will have their homecoming against Carolina. Palmetto has their homecomings against Berea. BHP's homecoming will be against Seneca as they take on the Seneca this week. Wren will take on Daniel in what looks to be, usually that one's a pretty good game between those two powerhouse teams.
That should be a really good game.
And then Southside will take on Blue Ridge. So that's about it for our games. So not really a whole lot of games this week for our two regions, but some pretty intriguing ones indeed. Looks like we'll have some closer ones than we have had the past couple of weeks for sure. So let's get into some more predictions for this week. Let's start out with Southside at Blue Ridge. So Hunter, who do you think's gonna win this one?
I'm definitely gonna go with Southside here, and I think it's gonna be a decently good game. I think it's gonna be like 28-14 maybe, and I think Blue Ridge is just. I think they've struggled a little bit more than Southside has this year. So I think Southside is going to come out with a dub.
I agree with that. Southside really struggled, but they came out there and beat Berea pretty good. So they're maybe not getting on track, but maybe they're not as bad as they were when they started the season. So yeah, I agree with Hunter. I got Southside winning this one. I'll take it about 24-10. I think it's going to be relatively low scoring. Both these offenses aren't great, but I think Southside will win it by a couple scores at least. So our next game, we have Seneca at BHP. So, Hunter, who do you think is going to take this one?
I definitely think Seneca because I just feel like BHP's kind of been struggling. And I've also heard some rumors that they're having a little bit of, I don't want to say internal conflict, but a little bit of conflict between the coaches and the players, and that's never a really good sign. So I'm going to have to go with Seneca here, 40-21. But I still think BHP is not a bad team, though.
I agree. So, I've heard some pretty interesting things about the football team. So, like I said, some internal conflict between the coaches. BHP's had a lot of injuries to overcome. I think they're down to like 34 players at this point, which is, they're running pretty thin. And like I said, with a lot of internal conflict. Plus, Seneca has proven to me that they're a really good team this year. Maybe not, best of the best, but still a pretty good team that can hang with pretty much anybody. They hung with Daniel longer than anybody else has this year, and that's pretty impressive. So
I think they'll definitely make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though they're in probably one of the toughest, definitely the toughest region in 3A.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You got Ren and Daniel in there, BHP too. But yeah, I think I'm going to take Seneca again. Of course, it's homecoming, and there's the dreaded homecoming curse. These teams have to come over. We saw Ren fall on their homecoming to Hillcrest earlier this year. I don't know what it's with our teams in homecoming, but they just never seem to be able to pull out a win.
Yeah, I think that this week's going to be a little different for most of the teams.
Yeah, but I don't think BHP is going to be able to.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to pull this one off though.
Yeah, I'm going to take. I'm actually going to take Seneca. I got them winning 45-28. I just think BHP's. They need to try to find themselves a little bit, especially coming up with the next two games being against Rand and Daniel. So, should be, BHP really needs to get on track really, really quickly if they want to make the playoffs this year, or at least be able to do anything in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think this game here gonna have a lot of playoff implications because I feel like if BHP loses here, I don't want to say they're out, but I feel like Seneca is the team that will get in over BHP.
Yeah,
because I think Daniel and Ren will definitely,
get in, and then
it's between BHP and Seneca.
So far this year, I think Seneca's been by far the better team. BHP's had their moments. Of course, they opened the season by beating Westside, and Westside's always a pretty tough team to beat. But other than that, they've really struggled. I will say this about BHP. I think they're 3-4 right now, but 3 of their 4 losses have come to teams that are undefeated. With the Powdersville, they lost to Powdersville. They lost to Hannah, and they lost. What's that other team they lost to? Abbeville. All 3 of those teams, really good teams. Best, Hannah's top 5 in 5A. Abbeville's by far the best in 2A, and Powdersville's probably top 2 in 3A so far this year. So. That's a really hard schedule. And then, of course, they have Daniel, who's the best team in 3A so far. So, just coming up. And then Ren also, I think they're also 3-4. But
yeah, but I think
Ren's schedule has been brutal.
Ren's probably one of the top 3A teams, even though the record might not show it. I still think they could definitely make a run down the playoffs. Though.
Yeah. Since their game we had against Powdersville, Ren started to go 0-3, so they're 3-1 since that game, and their one loss came to Hillcrest, which was a close game up until the very end. And Hillcrest, of course, a 5A school, and not an easy 5A school to beat either. So
probably Hillcrest probably had one of the best quarterback performances I've seen live from a quarterback at least.
Yeah, and at least at the high school level. I'm going to tell you something. Bennett Judy for Hillcrest. A little bit off topic here, but he's going to go somewhere and he's going to be special someday. I think he's only a junior, So yeah, he's going to go somewhere and be amazing. That he's got the poise, he's got the athletic ability, and he's got the arm talent, and he's got the decision making. It's all there already at the high school level. So I really do think that he's going to go somewhere and be something special one day. So yeah, but speaking of Wren, we actually have Daniel at Wren. So this is usually probably the best game of the season for in a typical year. But of course, Wren a little bit down this year. Daniel coming off their state championships undefeated. So Hunter, who you got winning this one?
I definitely have Daniel because Daniel just seems like a very dominant team this year. And I'm going to go with like 42-21. I think it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a close game, and then I feel like Daniel's going to kind of just out talent them at the end, and it's going to look a lot worse than it really was.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Hunter. I think we're going to see some points in this game. Don't get me wrong, both teams have great defenses, but both teams' strength is offense. Both very balanced attack. We've seen Wren throw for 400 yards. We've seen them run for 300 yards in the game. So, they got some real talent back there in the backfield with Malachi Hill. Gavin Owens is a great quarterback with the freshman. So, I got Wren. I got Daniel in the end. I got 56-28, but I think a lot of those points are going to be scored in the fourth quarter, kind of pulling away towards the end. So, our next up, we have another homecoming game. Carolina at Powdersville. Hunter, who you got winning this one?
I definitely have Powdersville, and I think it's going to be not as far as a blowout as it could be because Thomas Williams not able to play this game.
Yeah, he's out with a
slight knee problem, but he'll be back the next game. And I think it's going to be like 28-0 in my personal opinion. But I could be wrong, and it could either. I think it's definitely going to go Powdersville way.
Yeah, I think Powdersville's defense. I agree with Hunter. I don't think Carolina's going to score. They've really struggled scoring all season. Powdersville has a dominant defense. I don't necessarily think that the Thomas Williams is by far the most impactful player on Powdersville's roster and probably one of the best players in high school this year. But I don't really think that. I think Powdersville's still a great team without him. We saw them play against.
I agree with that.
We saw them play against Palmetto, and we saw a lot of reverses with Tank Slade and Drake Sloan. I think that with the talent, Eli Hudgens could certainly throw the ball too. We've seen him do that. I think that there's enough there that Powdersville's still going to be able to win this one pretty handily. I got them winning 49-0. And I think if Thomas Williams was there, they'd be pushing 60. Of course, depending on whether or not, the mercy rule happens or not. And then finally, for our game of the week, we got Berea at Palmetto. So, Hunter, this one looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. So who do you got winning this one?
I think Palmetto's going to come with the dub here. And I think it's going to be a really close one. And I think it's going to come down to, I don't want to say last possession, but definitely going to be a fourth quarter battle. And I think it's going to be 28-21 Palmetto. And the reason I say Palmetto is because I feel like they're coming off a lot of momentum from the last 3 games they've played. They've played very well, or at least they've played a lot better than they have. And I think they're going to do okay, and I think they're going to come with the dub here. Yeah,
I agree with Hunter. Palmetto's really found their footing since they changed their quarterbacks. In the Pendleton game, they started the year with Isaiah Hill. It just wasn't working out. They switched it up to Reagan Davenport, and Davenport's been a lot better, a lot successful. 2 difference makers in this game that I think is the reason why Palmetto's going to come away with a win. Zorian Brown and Zach Edwards. Edwards had an amazing run against probably one of the best runs I've seen. He broke probably close to 10 tackles on a run against
no one could tackle him.
Yeah, in a run against Powdersville. That was one of the best. Both running backs were just balling out that game. Thomas Williams had a very similar run too. So, and then Zorian Brown, explosive. He's a very fast receiver. He's got the hands. He's got the poise. He's very explosive. So yeah, I think that Palmetto's going to win this one. I got them winning 41-30. All right, so that's going to do it for the pregame show. We will see you live back at Palmetto High School very shortly. I'm Zachary Franks.
I'm Hunter Cox.
And we'll be back shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Palmetto High School here for tonight's game, homecoming for the Mustangs. We're expecting a good game about 4 minutes out from kickoff. First up, our captains for tonight's game. First for the visiting Berea Bulldogs, we have number 10, Roman Brown, number 1, Christian Robinson, number 9, Jaheim Dodd, and number 51, Josh Sims. And for the host Mustangs, we have number 4, Reagan Davenport, number 4, Reagan Davenport. Let's see, number 32, Gabe Harvey, number 52, Taylor Berry, and number 62, Christian DeFonso. Beautiful night tonight for football. Not too hot out there. It's really gotten a lot cooler since the suns went down already.
Play football, right? That's what we do. One of the greatest games on the planet. So.
All right, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Couldn't ask for really a better night to play football. Maybe a little cooler, but other than that, just perfect weather.
Palmetto definitely brought a okay amount of fans out here.
Yeah, Berea, they're still filing in here for Berea, I definitely have to say.
Mr. Allison, Mr. Mace, and Mr. Alexander. All right? So, again, you're the visitor, you get to call it. It's a standard order. All right? A normal tails. What's the call?
This is also Palmetto's homecoming game.
I got to tell you.
Yeah, so a lot of people excited there. A lot of students here tonight, as you might expect.
So, you guys have won the toss. So, Palmetto has won the toss, and they have chosen to defer.
Palmetto wins the toss. They will defer their option to the second half. So we'll see Berea on offense first. Let's look here. Berea is coming into this game
So you're going to shift over there?
at, let's see here. They are 0-1 in region play. I want to say that they're about 3-4 this season. I do not have an exact record off the top of my head.
Hey, good game. Good sportsmanship. Shake it up. Good luck.
I know for sure Palmetto's coming off a lot of momentum here when they beat
Blue Ridge last week, 41-18. Berea fell to Powdersville.
This is a really big region game here because
Both teams get ready to take the field.
it's pretty much whoever wins this game is probably going to come second in this region, most likely.
And both teams take the field. About a minute and 20 seconds away from kickoff here. All right, so getting pretty close to kickoff again. Last week we did not have a game on the Pulse Sports Network. Next week we will be at Wren High School as they take on BHP. That game, of course, will start as usual at 7:10. Should be a pretty good game. Some other games for our four schools. Powdersville is taking on Carolina for their homecoming at home. So BHP is having their homecoming as well. They're taking on Seneca, and Wren is playing Daniel this week. So we'll be sure to keep you updated on those scores, as well as the big college game tonight, Clemson taking on Syracuse. I know a lot of people probably interested in that as well. We'll keep you updated on that score as well as we get it in.
Hopefully Clemson can decide to play a little bit of offense.
Yeah. Syracuse is always a tough place to play. Last time Clemson played a Friday night game at Syracuse, it was 2017, and the Tigers wound up losing that game.
For the Mustangs on the kickoff for the 5, Exorium Brown.
Exorium. Okay, so it looks like Palmetto will get the football to start the game. Exorium Brown is back deep to return on the kick deep for the Bulldogs. Looks like we'll have number 11. That is... I actually checked that. Here comes the kicker out. It's a little late getting out on the field. That is number 40, Brian Granda.
That's Brian Granda.
Cabiza.
We do have to look out here because last game, Palmetto had a few big returns.
Yeah, Exorium Brown definitely very explosive. There's a high kick that's going to be fielded and actually out of bounds at about the around the 27. So Palmetto will start 1st and 10 from the 35.
Definitely not the way Berea wanted to start it there with a penalty right off the bat.
So the Mustang offense will take the field. They're, of course, led by their quarterback, Reagan Davenport. Davenport has been great since taking over for Isaiah Hill after the Yen game. Palmetto 2-1 after the 0-3 start, and even in their one loss, played a really good first half of football against a very tough Powdersville team. As the Mustangs will come out, they've got 4 wide receivers in the shotgun in this one.
It's definitely feel like ever since they switched their quarterback, they've definitely been playing a lot better than they were.
First down, here's the end around to Exorium Brown. He's got space around the edge. Brown spins around, he's got space, and out of bounds at the 45. Exorium Brown with a nice run all the way down to the 45 of Berea. First down, Palmetto. 20 yards for Exorium Brown. Mustangs fast at the football here. They come out 4 wide receivers again, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Handed off here. This is Zach Edwards, and a good play there by the Bulldogs. That is number 10 on the tackle, Roman Brown.
That was a big play by their defense there because he really got off that block really fast and made that tackle.
Yeah, loss of a yard. Second down. Actually, we'll call it no game. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, about a half a yard loss. 2nd down and 11 coming up. 4 wide receivers again, 2 on both sides. Looking to throw here for the first time is Davenport. He's under pressure around the edge, rolling to his right. He's got to get rid of the football, and he will, and it's incomplete. That pass is intended out there for number 6, to Sean Lindsay, the intended receiver.
That was almost a really good ball there, just a little bit out of bounds.
Yeah, good pressure from the Bulldog defense, and it's going to be 3rd down and 11 for Palmetto from the 46. In the shotgun, trips to the right now, 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap, delayed handoff and a fumble, and Berea's got the football. Recovered by number 51, Josh Sams. And the Bulldogs will take over. Big play on defense to start this game for Berea.
It looks like there was some miscommunication between the quarterback and the running back there.
Yeah, it just looked like they didn't, maybe a read option or sorts, didn't really know he was supposed to take the ball or what was going on that play. But anyways,
it didn't look like a great handoff there. It kind of looked like he just pushed it in his chest.
All right, Berea will take over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line in the shotgun. Trips to the right here, 4 wide receivers. They'll hand it off on 1st down and stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage, that was number 6 on the carry, Jordan Smith.
It looked like every single defensive lineman from Palmetto beat their guy right off the bat.
Yeah, loss of about a yard and a half. It'll be 2nd down and 11 from the 48. Trips to the right again for Berea. Bulldogs try to get a line here. They're led by their quarterback, Amazi Robinson, number 12. High snap, Robinson screen. That's complete out to number 1, Christian Robinson. And Robinson will be brought down across midfield into Palmetto territory. 3rd down and 7 coming up. Pick up of about 4. 3rd and 7 for the 48. 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides for the Bulldogs.
Looks like Palmetto checked down to a single safety look here.
Christian Robinson in motion. High snap, fielded cleanly, and under pressure looking to run here on the QB scramble, and he's brought down about the 44. That's short of the line of gain, and it's going to be a 4th down coming up. Robinson on the carry. Fast to the ball here. It looks like Berea's going to try to go for this. They'll come out trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Maybe just trying to get him to jump off. We'll see here.
Palmetto looks like they're about to send a lot of pressure here on this play.
Takes the snap. Robinson going to look to throw. He's under pressure immediately. He's got space to run. He's going to get a 1st down and then some. Robinson across the 40, across the 35, and all the way down. Inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. 1st down and then some for Berea. Huge play on 4th down for the Bulldogs.
It looks like their quarterback has a lot of explosiveness on them.
Yeah, it looked like they kind of a design run there. Palmetto got into the backfield pretty good, but it seemed like there were too many guys in the back. They didn't have enough guy to tackle the quarterback downfield.
There was some really good blocking on the outside by the receivers there.
Bulldogs come out trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers on 1st down. Robinson going to look to throw, rolling to his left, firing one towards the end. That one's incomplete, dropped, was not held onto by Christian Robinson, number 1.
That was a good ball, but just the receiver didn't stay completely focused there on the ball. Might have looked upfield a little too quick.
So 2nd and 10 coming up from the 23. Berea knocking on the door of the red zone on their first possession. They'll come out, trips to the left here, and a flag is thrown. Let's see what the call here is.
Want to say it might have been delay of game, but I didn't hear the whistle blown. So
there's a sideline warning against Berea, so no penalty necessarily, but apparently getting a little active down there.
I fear the players might have been talking a little bit to their to Palmetto's defense there.
Robinson looking to throw here on 2nd down and 10. He's under pressure, firing, lofting one up towards the end zone, and almost intercepted. Incomplete. Dangerous pass there, intended for number 6, Jordan Smith.
Number 10, Isaiah Hill, wish he could have that one back. He was close to getting a big turnover there in the red zone.
3rd down and 10 for the 23 coming up for Berea. They'll come out trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers.
Looks like Palmetto's trying to show different types of blitzes here.
Robinson fires one. This is complete on 3rd down out to number 2, and a flag is thrown. Looks like he'll be close to a 1st down. We'll have to see the call. That was DeAnthony Jenkins on the reception. Looks like he might be short of the 1st down marker regardless of the penalty, but we'll have to see what the call here is.
A little bit of a tunnel screen there.
Holding, number 10 on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
We'll call holding on number 10. That's Roman Brown.
Penalty being assessed on the spot of the foul. That'll make it 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12 coming up for the Bulldogs. Back them up to about the 25-yard line. Trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. And some early movement up front. We'll see who this is on. Looks like Palmetto might have jumped early.
Try to get a little bit of a head start there. Palmetto's definitely shown definitely tried to pressure this quarterback a lot early in this game so far.
So after the penalty, it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. They'll come out 4 wide receivers now, 2 on both sides.
Looks like Palmetto's checked into more of a man defense here.
Showing a little bit more pressure again here on the defensive side. Robinson looking to throw pressure immediately. Screen complete. And making a man miss and tackled forward to across the 15 to close to about the 11. That is a first down for Berea. So 1st and 10 coming up. From about the 12-yard line. Berea in the red zone. They got trips to the left, right here. 4 wide receivers. Handoff right up the middle. And lowering his shoulder, getting down close to the end zone. He is about a yard short. That was number 6, Jordan Smith on the carry. That will get a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1 for Berea.
Yeah, the running back did a really good job of just seeing that hole wide open there. And since they blitzed their linebackers, there's no one there to make a tackle before the secondary players could get there to him.
Berea, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Keeper here, Robinson, is into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Berea. So Berea on a very quick Amaze Robinson on the QB keeper, and Berea capitalizes on the turnover to start the game. They lead it 6-0 early with 7:04 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs really coming out here with something to play for, it looks like so far. Coming off their loss to Powdersville last week.
Looks like they're checking into more like a water bucket formation here.
And no shift out of that.
Looks a lot like what Ren does.
BHP is known for that as well. As the extra point is up, nearly blocked, and it looks like it is good. So with 7:04 left in the first quarter, your score: Berea 7, Palmetto nothing. Good drive there, running the football, throwing the football by Berea. Looks like about a 51-yard drive for the Bulldogs, and they get on the board first.
That's one way. That's pretty much about how Berea wished for their game to start there, with a turnover to 7 points.
Now, can't really ask for a better way to start this game, as back deep to return the kick for the Mustangs will have number 5, Exorian Brown, and number 10, it's like number 10, Isaiah Hill back there as well. On the kick, number 40, Brian Garcia Gabeza.
Palmetto's here hoping to get some offense going here. It looked like they were moving the ball pretty well up until that turnover there.
Just a kick. It's a high pooch kick, and that's going to be fielded and around the edge. All right, at the gut. He's got one man to beat. He is gone. That is a touchdown for the Mustangs. What a return that was.
Like I said, you got to look out.
Exorian Brown.
You got to look out for Exorian Brown because he shows a lot of speed and explosiveness.
Last game we had with Palmetto, he ran one back 93 yards, and this time just right up the gut on the Bulldogs, and Palmetto answers the Berea score immediately. It's 7-6 pending the extra point.
That's one way for Palmetto to come back off of that scoring drive.
Davenport will hold for the Mustangs. Manny Garcia will kick. Just in the blink of an eye, this game is an extra point away from a tie. Man, I can't really say.
That was some good running and some good blocking there.
Yeah, the speed from Brown, though, is the difference of that. Berea jumps a little early there. We'll see if they were drawn off or if just a little bit of an early start.
A little bit of a Clemson update. It's 0-0 at the end of the first quarter.
After this is a goal.
It looked like Berea got a little excited there and tried to get back there and
tried to
block
get,
that.
yeah. So we'll reset and kick again. Garcia, the kicker. Just waiting. Confusion down there on the field. Maybe a problem with spotting the ball.
If you like what you're seeing and hearing, please consider supporting ACTC National Award-winning media broadcasting program. All proceeds benefit students' efforts and attend Career Center conferences and competitions. For more information, call John Boone at 864-847-4121 or email johnjboone@mypulchradio.com.
All right, we're ready to go now as Garcia they got the ball situated. And the kick is up, and that's going to be right through. And with 6:52 left in the first quarter, your score is all tied up at 7. Big kickoff return that time from Exorian Brown. So already some good action in this first quarter, I have to say, from both teams. We had a big turnover, a big kickoff return, and then of course, Berea with a nice drive after the turnover to get on the board.
I was definitely expecting more of a defensive battle here in this game, but they came off fast scoring on both sides.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they can keep this pace up or if they'll kind of slow it down as the game progresses. Garcia will kick back deep for Berea. It looks like that's number 2, DeAnthony Jenkins, number 2, back deep for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick. And it's a low line drive that's going to be fielded at about the 10 from Jenkins. Jenkins around the edge, and he's going to be wrapped up around the 25 by Palmetto. And that's where Berea will set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
If you're wondering why they're wearing pink out there, is because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, always good to see a lot of pink, definitely from Berea. You see several players out there as the Bulldogs come out. 1st down and 10 from their own 25. Set up 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides, trying to get the call in the shotgun. Robinson takes the snap. He's a QB keeper right at the gut, and not much there for Robinson. Out to about the 27. Gain of 2. KJ Manziel on the stop for the Palmetto.
Yeah, he did a very good job of just getting in there and filling up a gap.
Yeah, they'll give him
that big body of his.
Give him 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 from the 28 now for the Bulldogs. 4 wide receivers again in the shotgun, 2 on both sides. Berea really looking to take their time here so far in this one. Not necessarily a huddle attack, but not really playing with a whole lot of sense of urgency. Maybe more focused on running clock down than, we'll say, a team like Berea or Palmetto. This is a screen. We've seen a lot of those complete and brought down. Looks like that's behind the line. That was complete to number 6, the running back, Jordan Smith, out of the backfield.
Number 32, Gabe Harvey there, almost made a great play there on tipping that ball. Just like an inch away from his fingertips.
No gain. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 28 for Berea. Come out trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers.
Once again, it looks like Palmetto's sending some pressure here.
And looks like we're going to have a timeout from Berea.
Looks like they're having some trouble there.
Yeah, trying to get the play call in. Clemson and Syracuse still scoreless so far, as you probably just heard. Trying to get some high school scores pulled up for you. Last I saw, BHP was leading Seneca 6-3. That one was in the first. Try to get those scores updated.
Well, the Clemson game's going about how we expected.
Yeah, low scoring. BHP and Seneca is actually tied now, 6-6. Wren leads Daniel 3-0. No score. We haven't got a score report out of the Powdersville, Carolina game. Southside and Blue Ridge tied at 7. That was in the first.
That may have been the first time that anyone's led over Daniel. I could be wrong, though.
It's been pretty close. Seneca played them awfully tough a couple weeks ago. I will have to say that. It was 21-14 heading into the fourth as we're about ready to go. Trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers looking to throw here. Under pressure, fires one that's complete out to number 2. And a good tackle there from the Mustangs. That was led by number 12, Peyton Burton. Jenkins on the reception for the Bulldogs.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. Go for it again here. I mean, why not? Because they've already done it once, so.
Yeah. 4th down from about the 35. 4th and 1.
Then again, if they don't get it here, they're giving Palmetto some great field position.
Yeah. Either they're trying to get them all sides. I doubt. Takes a snap. High snap. Keeper here. Robinson around the edge. And no! Swallowed up in the backfield from the Mustangs.
It looked like number 7, Jacob Rodler for the Palmetto defense was the first one to get there and make that play.
Good penetration into the backfield for the Mustangs, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the Berea 35. Kind of an interesting play call. I get, you want to be aggressive in this game, but you're giving the Palmetto offense a great place to start. As the Mustangs will come out on offense.
Maybe Berea just doesn't have a very good punter or something. Because that's the only reason I would think that they wouldn't punt the ball there.
Yeah, 4 wide receivers still on both sides. Looking to throw here. And lofting one deep is Davenport. And into double coverage. And it's intercepted, picked off by the Bulldogs. That is number 5 on the pick.
It looked like the quarterback there just kind of lofted that one up.
J.F. Ferguson. Returned up to the 21. That's where Berea will take over 1st and 10. Not a great decision there from Davenport. Lucky just kind of lofted one up there and hoped for the best. And unfortunately for him, he got the worst outcome you could get in that situation. As Berea will come out, chip to the right, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Robinson's going to look to throw here. Under pressure. Looking to improvise and scramble. And a good gain. Flag down. He does have 1st down yardage. Amazi Robinson on the carry. QB keeper. We'll see the flag. Most likely a hold or of some type. Maybe a block in the back.
Amazi Robinson definitely is a dual threat quarterback.
And we've seen him with some great speed so far.
During the play.
Illegal block in the back against Berea.
Going back to the interception, it did look like that receiver was open. It just wasn't a very well-placed ball.
Yeah, just underthrew him a good bit. And they just kind of not really in a good position to come back for it. First down and close to 10. Penalty from the spot of the foul. We'll redo the play. So wipe out the nice run. Trips to the right here for Berea. 4 wide receivers. Way over the head of Robinson. He'll have to fall. He doesn't fall on it. Palmetto's got it.
Right about where that interception
97. Check that. That looks like 61 for Palmetto. Chris Lawless falls on the fumble, and it's 1st and goal Mustangs from the 7.
That was a big mistake by Berea.
Big mistake from Berea. We've seen a couple high snaps, but that one just way too high for Robinson to take care of.
See if Palmetto here can capitalize here on this good field position.
First and 10, 3-man backfield. Only 2 wide receivers. Looks like a pretty good running formation for the Mustangs. Handoff right at the gut. And a good gain there down to about the 2. Zach Edwards on the carry for the Mustangs. 2nd and goal coming up for Palmetto.
Palmetto looks like they're going to stay in that heavy set they got there.
2 wide receivers, 3-man backfield. Very, they'll give it off Edwards again, right at the gut, powering his way down close to the end zone. Is he in? Close. We'll see the call. Touchdown, Palmetto. Zach Edwards gets in for 2 yards out, and the Mustangs get on the board after the fumbled snap. They lead at 13-7 with 3:08 left in the first quarter. On the tip, the PAT will have Manny Garcia. Davenport will hold. Kick is up from Garcia, and it's good. So with 3:08 left in the first quarter, your score, Palmetto 14, Berea 7. Good running there from Zach Edwards. A couple good, very strong runs. But that drive obviously set up from that big fumble recovery by Chris Lawless on the fumbled snap. Remember, next week you can catch us live at Wren High School as we'll have as the Hurricanes will host BHP for region play. That game will start at 7:10 on the Pulse Sports Network's Facebook page, and everywhere else you can see our games. Botscast TV. Should be a good matchup next week as well. Good region matchup, good rivalry. As Manny Garcia will kick deep, back deep to return. We'll have number 1, Christian Robinson, for the Bulldogs.
A little bit of a Clemson update. Clemson just scored a touchdown against Syracuse.
And this kick will sail out of bounds. Berea will set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Berea will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35. Update score. Syracuse 0, Clemson Tigers 7.
I feel like the difference in this game is probably going to be the turnover margin here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Both teams have been able to move the ball on offense a little bit. Of course, we haven't really seen too much of Palmetto. So Berea's defense has really stepped up. It's kind of hard to look good when your special teams is giving up a touchdown and your offense gives the opposing team the ball at their own 7. As on 1st down reverse here around the edge, that's Robinson on the carry. And good play. Robinson still going, close to the 1st down line. Flag thrown in way from the back judge. Just flung it across the field. We'll see what the call is.
Let's give a little bit of credit to one of those receivers. One of those 2 receivers laid out that guy and got a pancake there.
It might be what the
call was on.
Yeah, that might be the penalty.
It looked a little iffy to me, but
During play, dropping back, number 5, Berea. Building reinforced, 5-5. Replay, 1st.
So illegal block by number 5. That was Aaliyah Ferguson.
That's what I was trying to talk about, because he looked like he just straight on out tackled the guy.
Yeah. not necessarily, legal on the offensive side, as Berea will back it all the way up. First down and 12 coming up for the Bulldogs. They'll come out trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Robinson, another high snap, fielded cleanly, looking to throw, fires a deep one over the middle, and that is complete. And spinning away from tackler, heading down the middle of the field is Robinson, Christian Robinson to the end zone. Brought down, fumbled the football, brought down at the 1, first and goal, Berea. Man, about 66 yards. C.J. Moody finally able to catch up and break him down.
That was a good throw and catch there, but Palmetto missed a few tackles there.
Yeah, definitely a great catch. Ball slightly underthrown. Good adjustment, and then just great moves to shed tacklers. Keeper here, Christian Robinson, right at the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Berea. That is Amazi Robinson on the QB keeper, and the Bulldogs are an extra point away from a tie with 2:19 left in the first quarter. It's 14-13. So a great pass, and then some good job finishing off from Amazi Robinson right up the gut on the QB keeper. As on to attempt the PAT, we'll have number 40, Brian Granda Cabeza.
It feels like every time once
he faked it, and that's Robinson rolling to his left, throws, and it's good. Christian Robinson completes it to DeAnthony Jenkins on the fake extra point, and Berea pulls out in front now with 2:19 left in the first quarter to score Berea 15, Palmetto 14. Some trickery here from the Bulldogs.
It feels like once one team gets a little bit of momentum, the other teams comes back and get some momentum on their side.
Yeah, Berea looks like they really came out here to play tonight. Let's see if they can keep this up.
I like that call there. A little bit of trickery.
And definitely a good aggressive play call there from the Bulldogs.
What a throw there by the holder, though.
On the kick, we'll have Cabeza again, back deep to return. Looks like we'll have a few guys. Exorian Brown's there. You got Isaiah Hill back. Reagan Davenport. Honestly, a whole host of guys possible returning lined up. The 2 deepest ones will have number 16, KJ Manzelis. Here's the kick, heading towards the sideline. That's fielded and dropped out of bounds. I don't know what the call. I don't really know what the call is going to be here.
I think it's going to be a personal foul because it looked like one of Berea's players hit one of Palmetto's players a little after the whistle. So
we definitely had to see the call. Refs discussing something. He definitely picked the ball up and kind of dropped it out of bounds. Kind of a very interesting decision by the return man.
I think it was more after the play because one of Berea's players came in there flying and just hit somebody.
I'll see the call here.
After the play, late personal foul, late hit out of bounds from the defense. 15-yard penalty from the spot. First down.
Late hit out of bounds on Berea. So this will move it forward 15. So Palmetto will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. They'll come out once they have trips to the right. 4 wide receivers in total, trying to get the play call in. Davenport takes a snap, screen, complete, Exorian Brown. Brown makes the first man miss. He's off to the races. Brown makes another man miss. 30, 25, and dragged still on bounds. Right out of bounds across the 20. Out of bounds at the Berea 18. 1st and 10, Palmetto. And the red zone. Exorian Brown again making things happen with his speed. First down, Mustangs. Palmetto quick to the football here. 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. And a little bit of excitement on Berea. Looks like we'll have... Yep. Encroachment on the Bulldogs. And I move it forward 5. So we'll have 1st and 5 from the 13 coming up for Palmetto. And I'd love to see Exorian Brown and Tank Slade line up and run in a straight line to see who can go faster. Because it's pretty close between those two.
They're both very speedy players.
Yeah.
But I think I'd have to give that to Tank, though.
I don't know.
He's a different level of speed.
3 wide receivers. Davenport will keep here on the run, and he'll get it down to about the 10. Gain of 3, maybe 4. Second down coming. 2nd and 2. So he'll gain about 3. In the shotgun, kind of more of that heavy formation. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff right at the gut. Zach Edwards. Edwards into the outside, into the end zone. Touchdown, Palmetto. Zach Edwards pulls the Mustangs back out in front, 20-15, pinning the PAT. Some good running there from Zach Edwards, bouncing to the outside and taking his speed into the end zone. Manny Garcia on to attempt the PAT. A lot of action in this first quarter.
Scoring update for Powdersville and Carolina. Powdersville is leading Carolina 28-0 with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Phew. As Garcia's kick is up and good. So with 1:20 left in the first quarter, your score, Palmetto 21, Berea 15. So good drive from the Mustangs. Of course, Zorian Brown and Zach Edwards, 2 playmakers we highlighted on the pregame show, really been the difference maker in this one, especially Zorian Brown with his speed on that kickoff return. I don't think so.
I just found this. Where do you want me to put this? You know where trash can is?
All right, so Garcia will be lined up to kick. Back deep to return, we'll have number 1, Christian Robinson.
Wren versus Daniel is 7-3 Daniel. Looks like it's going to be a close one down there.
Yeah, that's always a good game between Wren and Daniel. So it should be very interesting to see that. Maybe Wren can pull out the upset there. Robinson will field from about the 15. And right up the gut, Robinson across the 40, 45, 50, across, and run out of bounds across midfield.
That's one good way to finish up a run there, running over the punter there.
Yeah, marked out of bounds at the 49 of Palmetto. So Berea will set up shop 1st and 10 in Mustang territory.
Minute 12 left.
Bulldogs come out. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right in the shotgun. Robinson takes the snap. And that one's, first there's a flag in the backfield. Second, that's not going anywhere. Good penetration from the Mustangs. Let's see the call here. It's a hold on the offense. So they'll decline the penalty and just take the yardage all the way back inside the Berea to the Berea 45-yard line. Big loss on the play.
It looked like their whole defensive line got back there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it might be a little bit of miscommunication there between the offensive line and the play call there. You might have thought it was a screen.
4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Robinson looking to throw. Now rolling. Right up the gut, Robinson. 50 and run out of bounds roughly, and another flag flies. Late hit out of bounds on the Mustangs. See the call here, most likely a late hit out of bounds.
That was definitely one that the defender could have definitely pulled up there and had to make that hit there.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds.
So now move it 15 yards forward, and now give Berea a first down and then some. They'll mark them all the way down to about the 29. First and 10 Bulldogs.
I'll bring up the first and 10 at the Palmetto 29.
3 wide receivers. Or check that 4 wide receivers. They'll go trips to the right here. Christian Robinson in motion. Robinson takes a snap, looking to throw, stepping up and in trouble, and a good play there, brought down by number 44 on the sack. Check that. That was not, did not get the number, but it's a loss of 4. Second down coming up from the 33.
Berea's offensive line definitely needs to do a better job of blocking that front 3 up there. But Palmetto's definitely seeing a lot of pressure to get back there and to try to mess with the.
And now bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score: Palmetto 21, Berea 15. And we've had a very action-packed first quarter. Lots of offense for both sides.
Scores 21-15 for Palmetto.
Syracuse is knotted it up with Clemson. Looks like the Tigers are going to have another fight on their hand in this one.
Also in the second quarter, Daniel 7, Renner 3.
Daniel leads Wren 7-3 in the second. Get some other scores for you real quickly. Seneca leads BHP 16-6. Daniel has actually scored another touchdown, and it's 14-3 in the second quarter.
It really is a beautiful night tonight, though.
Abbeville. Some other scores from around the league. Hillcrest leads Woodmont 19-7. Abbeville leads West Oak 35-0 in the second quarter. That one's mismatched there. Clemson and Syracuse tied at 7. Hannah leads Yale Man 16-0. Burns leads Dorman 10-7. As the Bulldogs will come out, trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers on 2nd and 14. High snap, fielded cleanly. Robinson throws 2 wide. Actually, that's caught somehow. Complete out to number 9. Taheem Dodd.
What a snag there. He caught that thing with one hand.
Good gain there. Gain of about 8, 3rd and 6 coming up for Berea.
The receiver did not want to go down on that play. I wouldn't be surprised if if Berea doesn't get it here, that they go for it on 4th down.
An empty backfield now for Robinson. Low snap, footed cleanly, screen. That's complete. Christian Robinson, and a first down and then some. Robinson bounces to the outside, 1 man to beat, and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. First and goal coming up for Berea. And a late flag flies. Again, looks like we're getting a little chippy down there on the Berea sideline.
Might be another sideline warning.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty from the end of the play. It'll be first and goal coming up from the 10-yard line for Berea. Another sideline warning. It looks like maybe talking down there a little too much.
I'm sure Berea's head coach Drew Chrislam
Yeah,
is not very happy with his players right now.
As Berea will come out, trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Handoff right up the gut and down about the 5-yard line. That is number 6, Jordan Smith on the carry. Gain of 5. Berea trying to go fast here. 2nd and 5 coming up from the 5. Trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. 1 man along to the right. Handed off Smith again. Brought down in the backfield. Good play from the Mustangs.
Ball down in the backfield.
That is number 16, it looks like.
What a play by KJ Manziel.
Now KJ Manziel on the stop for the Mustangs.
He just came straight down that hole with such explosiveness.
Loss of 2. 3rd down and 7 coming up. Trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. High snap, fielded cleanly. Handoff Jordan Smith. Smith into the end zone. Touchdown, Berea. Jordan Smith from 7 yards out, and the Bulldogs have tied this game, pending the extra point at 21 all, with 10:07 left in the first half. So the Bulldogs, again, looking very sharp offensively so far.
Once again, this game has a lot of playoff implications here.
Cabeza onto attempt the PAT. Pressure around the edge, and the kick is up, and it's good. So with 10:07 left in the first half, your score, Berea 22, Palmetto 21.
This has definitely been a very offensive
offensive heavy game, and a very close game indeed. 1 point separates these two teams early in the second. Really, the difference was that faked PAT that Berea got. I wouldn't be surprised to see Palmetto pull something very similar fairly soon.
I wouldn't be surprised if that there might be what wins or loses the game.
Also a very real possibility as well.
If you like what you're seeing and hearing, please consider supporting the ACTC National Award-winning Media Broadcast Program. All proceeds benefit students' efforts to attend career conferences and competitions. For more information, call John Boone at 864-847-4121 or email jboone@mypulseradio.com.
On the kick will be Cabeza. Back deep to return for the Mustangs will have Exorian Brown. And it looks like Isaiah Hill.
Looked like they might have gone for a little bit of trickery there.
Well, this was a blow. Maybe, ball might have fell off the tee there a little bit. So we'll retry it. Little squib kick, and that's going to be fielded and downed about the 37-yard line. That's where Palmetto will set up 1st and 10.
I'm not sure why they wouldn't elect to just. Oh yeah, I'm not sure why they wouldn't elected to just kicked it deep there, but I guess they were trying to keep it out of the hands of
Zorian Brown. Yeah, he's already run one back, and you've seen how fast he can be. So probably not going to kick it to him too much the rest of this game. Try to save that trouble. Palmetto will come out, trip to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap, fumbles the football, and falls on it is Davenport. All the way back to about the 25.
That could have been
mark him at the 24-yard line.
That could have been disastrous for Palmetto there. But luckily he was quick enough to react to the ball and fall on it.
Yeah, back to about the mark him at the 26. 2nd down and 21. Coming up for Palmetto. Clock's still rolling here. All right, 2nd and 21 for the 26. Trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Brown takes a snap, looking to throw under pressure. Dodges one tackler, hurdles another man, and is brought down by number 9, Jaheim Dodd, on the sack for Berea. And it's 3rd down and a couple of miles now for Palmetto.
3rd and forever.
All the way back to about the 22-yard line. Loss of 4 on the sack. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 25.
If I was Berea here, I'll just check into a cover 4 and just...
Yeah. Put everybody way deep and not keep everything in front of you. That's all you got to do on this play.
I like to quote one of my coaches, some very wise words. Don't chase the low-hanging fruit here.
Exorian Brown in the end around. Makes one man miss and then is dragged down. Number 10 on the stop, Roman Brown.
That was a big, that might have been one of the first defensive stops we've seen all game.
Yeah, so for the first time we'll see the punt team come out. For either team, it'll be Palmetto punting this time. Number 1 back deep to return, Christian Robinson for Berea.
Looks like Berea's sending a lot of pressure here.
Good punt will be down at about the, let's say about the 48-yard line is where Berea will set up 1st and 10 from their own 48. About a 30-yard punt. And we'll have an official timeout here.
Score update for Clemson and Syracuse is still all tied up at 7-7 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Seneca leads BHP 23-13 in the second. Daniel out in front of Wren 14-3. In the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Robinson. Takes a snap. Option keeper. Robinson around the edge, and not much there. He's brought down in the backfield. Good stop right there. Let's see, that is number 5 on the stop for Zorian Brown, it looks like.
That was played just about perfectly by the defense there. Getting back there and forcing them.
Zorian Brown doing everything tonight so far for Palmetto. Loss of a few, 2nd and 13 coming up from the 45. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. In the shotgun for Robinson. Takes a snap, fires one, and incomplete, too low for his intended receiver. That was number 2, DeAnthony Jenkins. Probably a good thing it was too low. Palmetto had that one swallowed up pretty good, it looked like, if he caught it. But it's going to be a 3rd and 13 coming up for the Bulldogs.
It looked like that outside linebacker there was very close to getting a pick 6 there.
Bulldogs come out 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides. And Palmetto will have to call a timeout here. And head coach very upset on about something down there. You see him getting in the face of his players, taking the headset off and everything. Very animated. Looks like he has some nice things to say to number 8 down there, Cody McAllister. Honestly, it looks like he has some nice things to say to his entire defense.
Not quite sure what he's fussing about, but
didn't like something he saw down there.
That's for sure. Very animated.
All right, we're just about ready to go now. Looks like whatever Palmetto's coach was unhappy about, he's got it out of his system now. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now from the 45. 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides.
6:41 left in the half.
End around trickery here. Looking to throw it. Pass it batted up and almost intercepted. Xorian Brown right there. Christian Robinson on the end around tried to attempt the pass. Number 16, KJ Manziel, got a hand on it.
Just about every single wide receiver was split wide open there. Just couldn't quite make the connection there.
Yeah, just if Manziel doesn't bat that ball down, probably a touchdown for Berea. But as it stands now, the Bulldogs will have to punt. Number 5, Xorian Brown, back deep to return.
Looks like they got a big boy back there to punt that ball.
That's number 64. Low kick. That ball is going to be fought on by Palmetto at about the 20-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will set up 1st and 10.
That was a little risky there for Palmetto to recover that ball because there was about 5 Berea players all around him. Good punt, though.
Four wide receivers in the shotgun. Handoff, Zach Edwards. Thrown down in the backfield. Very roughly, in fact, by a host of Bulldog defenders. Edwards very slow to get up as well, but he is able to get up. Maybe a little shaken up on the play. He'll lose 5. 2nd and 5 coming up from the 15-yard line.
That was a perfectly timed up blitz there by Berea. Got right back there, right as the ball was being handed off. Looks like this has turned a little bit more to the defensive side here lately.
Trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers for the Mustangs. 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Xorian Brown makes the catch. And thrown out of bounds by number 2 on the stop. D'Anthony Jenkins on the stop for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Mustangs. 4 wide receivers. And some early action. We'll see the call here. That is going to be an encroachment on the defense. So I bring up a 3rd and 1 now.
Big mistake there by Berea. Big difference between 3rd and 6 and 3rd and 1.
Come out 3 wide receivers in the shotgun. Low snap, fielded off a bounce by Davenport, and he improvises, and he's going to get the 1st down. Good play by Davenport, fielding the bobbled snap and getting the 1st down. They'll mark him down. Let's see, right about the 39-yard line is where they'll spot him.
That was a good play there by Davenport.
Actually, they'll put him right at the 40, or 35, I'm sorry. Wrong dog. Had the wrong yard line there. So 1st and 10 Mustangs from the 35. Come out with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left in the shotgun. Looking to throw here is Davenport under pressure and sacked on the play. Good play on the penetration off the end. That looks like number 8 back there. Jaden Betha.
Both teams have done a very good job of getting pressure on the quarterback throughout this game.
Yeah. Loss of 8 on the play. Second at 9 yards. 2nd down and 19 coming up. Spot him all the way back down inside the 30 to about the 27.
That's pretty much one of the last things you want to do on first down there.
Looking to throw here on second down. Flings one deep, looking for Brown. Overthrow him just slightly. Zorian Brown had a step on his man, Isaiah Ferguson, but Davenport just misfired. And it's going to be up a 3rd and forever. 3rd and 19 for the Mustangs.
Just out of reach for the receiver there. That was on the money, though. He might have gone all the way.
I agree with that. He would have went all the way to the house. Palmetto will come out, trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun.
3rd and forever.
Draw right up the gut, and no, nothing there. Fall with the football, and I think Palmetto was able to fall on it. But that will wind up dropping them even more yards, all the way back to close to 20, and Palmetto's going to have to punt again. So on the punt is Manny Garcia. Back deep for the Bulldogs. 4th and 23.
Yeah, that's about the second time that Palmetto's thrown the ball, and they've been lucky enough to recover both of them.
Christian Robinson back deep to return the kick. Lined up at about his 45. High punt. That's going to be fielded and downed at about the, let's say about the 46-yard line of Berea, and that's where they'll set up 1st and 10. So after the very fast start offensively, we've seen some defensive stops stand up now, especially with the pass rush.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters.
Yeah, penetration into the backfield. But with 3:21 left in the first half, Berea does lead by a point, 22-21, and they have the football as they come out. 4 wide receivers still on both sides in the shotgun. Looking to throw here and firing one, and that is intercepted. He threw it right to Palmetto. Good play there. That is 21. Cooper Robinson on the pick for Palmetto, and the Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10 for the Berea 48. Pass just a little bit too high, and honestly, it looked like he threw it right at him.
It was a little behind the receiver. It might have been a little bit of miscommunication to where he thought his receiver was going to be.
Yeah, so Palmetto will come out 1st and 10 from the Berea 48-yard line. Might be seeing more runs and short passes here for the Mustangs. Trips to the left here, 4 wide receiver screen complete. This is Zach Edwards out of the backfield. Edwards has got a couple blockers down the field. Edwards makes a man miss, reverses course, and blown up. Fumbled.
51 definitely got a good stick on him there.
Yeah, right there at the 34-yard line. He just completely laid out by the Berea defense, but it is good enough for a first down to the 34.
That was some very good blocking by the receivers there. Like, great blocking.
Gain of 14. And encroachment again coming up on Berea. So I move it 4 and 5, and it'll be 1st and...
Let's give 51 Josh Sam some credit on that play, because he came all the way from the defensive line to make that play.
1st and 5 coming up for the Mustangs at the 29. Davenport keeps it around the edge. Reagan Davenport shakes a couple of tacklers, and he's down to about the 20.
Hitting the spin cycle there.
Mark about the 21. That's good enough for a first down. So it's a good running from the backs. Davenport, the quarterback, and then Edwards, the running back on the screen to get it down here to the about the 21, 22-yard line. 4 wide receivers still on both sides for the Mustangs in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to throw, fires one that's batted up in the air and almost picked off. Tipped by number 10, Roman Brown.
Roman Brown did a very good job of there using his length there to get up there and tip that ball.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Berea, nobody was back there to make the pick, but that was a very dangerous-looking play there. 3 wide receivers in the shotgun. Trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers. Bad snap and fumbled, and let's see who fell on it.
Looks like... Whoa.
We'll see. Palmetto gets it back. So, luckily for the Mustangs, Davenport's able to fall on it.
Once again, Palmetto's done a very good job of recovering their own fumbles. That's their 3rd one so far in this game.
Four wide receivers in the shotgun. 3rd down and 19 for the 29 now. Fumbled the snap again, and Davenport's going to have to run. And now he'll flank it, and that's too wide and incomplete.
Minute 46 left on the clock.
Zorian Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 4th and 19 for the 29.
Looks like the ref's having a conversation between 2 players here.
We'll have to see what this is all about.
That's odd.
Usually you don't see the ref get in there. That was talking to a couple linemen down there. But on 4th and 29, or 4th and 19 from the 29, it looks like Palmetto will probably have to go for this. Takes a snap, looking to throw here, fires one that's complete. Zach Edwards at the 20, and dragged down. That's not going to get the 1st down. So Edwards is able to run through a couple players, but he's going to be about 5 yards short. And the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Minute 23 left in the quarter and a half.
Four wide receivers in the shotgun. Two on both sides for Berea. Takes a snap. I'll give it up here on 1st down, and brought down immediately by the Mustangs. It's number 6 on the carry, Jordan Smith. Gabe Harvey on the stop for the Mustangs. Hit him immediately. It's going to be 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Clock ticking down. Now, within about a minute. Down within a minute now in the 1st half.
I think if Berea wants to get some of their offense going again, I think they need to starts all up there at in their front line there for their offensive linemen.
Yeah, having some hard time slowing down these Palmetto linemen. 4 wide receivers in the gun again. Keeper here, Robinson around the edge, and he's dragged down by number 32 again. Gabe Harvey. Mozzie Robinson on the carry.
31 seconds left.
Timeout will be called.
3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
If I was Berea here, I might just try to run the ball and not risk punting the ball to.
I'd have to agree with you. Run the ball, force Palmetto to take that last time out of theirs, and then punt the ball deep. And if you are going to throw it, be very careful. The last thing you want to do is throw a pick 6 before halftime. Score updates for you. Seneca leads BHP 30-21 in the 2nd quarter. Daniel leads Wren 21-3. That one's in the 2nd. And Southside and Blue Ridge is all tied up at 7 apiece. Clemson and Syracuse still tied at 7. That one's in the 2nd. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the for Berea. 4 wide receivers. 2 on both sides of the ball in the shotgun. Keeper here, Robinson Amazi Robinson around the edge and thrown down in bounds. And Palmetto will take a timeout. Zorian Brown with the stop.
23 seconds left here in the half.
Yeah, 23 second, and Palmetto takes their final timeout. So some good defense here in the second quarter, kind of the opposite of what we saw in the first quarter, which was a lot of points and a lot of scoring. There's only been one touchdown, and that was very early in the second. Outside of that, we've seen stop after stop after stop after stop. Neither team really able to get a lot of momentum going. As both teams head back out onto the field now for the fourth down on the punt. Palmetto will not send a return man back there. It looks like they'll just send 11 guys at the football. High snap and almost blocked. A high pooch kick will be and that's going to be down to about the 36. 35.
13 seconds left. They probably got some time, maybe a couple shots here down in the end zone.
Yeah, I'd have to say that, or at least something deep down towards the, maybe an out route to the sideline, fairly deep, and get the kicker a shot. Garcia's got a good leg on him, I will say that.
I would try to run like a smash route to the sideline there. Dump it down, get like 10, 15 yards, and then let your kicker do his thing.
Davenport leads his team back out onto the field. 3-man backfield, 3 wide receivers. 2 wide receivers, so more of the power formation for Palmetto. And reverse end around. This is Brown. Brown makes a man miss and is dragged down inbounds. That will get the first down. Palmetto should get out to the football and try to clock it here. Out to the 24.
4 seconds left.
4, 3, 2, 1. Clocks it. No time.
See what the...
Nope. Did not get the spike off in time. Palmetto's players not leaving the field. Berea is heading toward the locker room. Now both teams will head towards the locker room. So that's halftime, folks. Your score, Berea 22, Palmetto 21.
Quick score update here. Clemson just scored right before the half, 14-7.
So Tigers up 14-7, looking for a big win there. Long halftime. We'll enjoy some of Palmetto's upcoming festivities. We'll be back shortly with our halftime report.
If you're a parent of a JV or varsity player or athletic trainer and are planning on attending the banquet, time is running out to sign up. This is the only home game we'll have a table set up for you to sign up and purchase your ticket for this year's banquet. That will be taking place on November the 14th. The table is set up in the visitor stand, starting here at halftime, and we'll be going through the third and fourth quarter and after the ball game. So parents, don't miss this opportunity to celebrate your Mustang football player and athletic trainer. Be sure to sign up tonight.
It is around 60%, so you quickly got to change the push. So here, let's go. 60%, 60%, 60%. Are we going? Okay. I don't want to make you have to walk far. Just go. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Homecoming Ceremonies at Palmetto High School. At this time, our sponsors will take their place on the field. These ladies are the sponsors for our 2021 senior football players. Each sponsor, please step forward and be recognized as your name is called. Miss Aubrey Ann Smith is sponsoring senior player number 3, Taji B. Aubrey Ann is the daughter of Shannon and Jacob Smith. She is being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Anthony Johnson. Miss Abby Brittle is sponsoring senior player number 4, Reagan Davenport. Abby is the daughter of Kelly and Greg Brittle. She's being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Greg Brittle. Ms. Satija Miles is sponsoring senior player number 5, Zorian Brown. Satija is the daughter of Tara Sullivan. Ms. Emma Austin is sponsoring senior player number 11, Emmanuel Garcia. Emma is the daughter of Tabitha and Brian Austin. She is being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Brian Austin. Ms. Devin Smith is sponsoring senior player number 17, Chris Carr. Devin is the daughter of David and Deetra Smith. She's being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Jace Phillips. Ms. Kirsten McDaniel is sponsoring senior player number 25, Sawyer Davis. Kirsten is the daughter of James and Christy McDaniel. She's being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Braden McDaniel. Ms. Whitney Henry is sponsoring senior player number 42, Logan Whitfield. Whitney is the daughter of Janice Martin. She is being escorted on the field tonight by Ms. Casey Whitfield. Ms. Abby Williams is sponsoring senior football player number 52, Taylor Berry. Abby is the daughter of Jonathan and Sherry Williams. She is being escorted on the field by Mr. Jonathan Williams. Ms. Kinsley Chapman is sponsoring senior football player number 62, Christian DeFranco. Kinsley is the daughter of John and Taylor Chapman. She is being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. John Chapman. Ms. Kimberly Johnston is sponsoring senior football player number 77, Austin Curtis. Kimberly is the daughter of Sandy and Brad Johnston. She is being escorted on the field tonight by Mr. Brad Johnston. Now to introduce our 2021 Homecoming Queen candidates. These ladies were voted on and selected by their senior class. The student body then voted to select the third, second, and first runners-up, as well as the 2021 Homecoming Queen. Miss Marley Bowen is the daughter of Doug and Nikki Bowen. She is being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. Doug Bowen. Marley is a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, and the varsity girls soccer team. She is also sponsoring senior football player number 6, Deshaun Lindsay. Miss Marley Bowen. Miss Delaney Byrne is the daughter of Scarlett and Jamie Byrne. She is being escorted tonight on the field by her father, Mr. Jamie Byrne. The lady is a member of the Mustangs Stage Company, Varsity Concert Choir, and the National Honor Society. Miss Delaney Byrne. Miss Allie Cromer is the daughter of Adam and Nicole Cromer. Allie is being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. Adam Cromer. She is a member of the varsity softball team, varsity volleyball team, and student council. Miss Allie Cromer. Miss Lexi Fritz is the daughter of Brian and Victoria Fritz. She is being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. Brian Fritz. Lexi is a member of the Beta Club and the varsity track and field team. Miss Lexi Fritz. Miss Caitlin Gambrell is the daughter of Kevin and Ashley Gambrell. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Kevin Gambrell. Caitlin is a member of the three-time state champion varsity cheer team, the National Honor Society, and Beta Club. Miss Caitlin Gambrell. Miss Jayla McGuire is the daughter of Jamie and Chad Crawford. She is being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. Chad Crawford. She is a member of the cosmetology program through the Anderson Career and Technology Center. Miss Jayla McGuire. Miss Brianna Newsom is the daughter of Jeff and Tasha Newsom. Brianna is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Jeff Newsom. She is a member of the varsity volleyball team, Beta Club, and the National Honor Society. She is also sponsoring senior football player number 32, Dave Harden. Miss Brianna Newsom. Miss Kennedy Ferguson is the daughter of Scott and Meredith Ferguson. She's being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. Scott Ferguson. Kennedy is a member of the Student Council, Beta Club, and Spanish Honor Society. Miss Kennedy Ferguson. Miss Noelle Strauss is the daughter of Candace Strauss. Tonight she is being escorted on the field by her grandfather, Mr. Arthur Strauss. Noelle is a student athletic trainer, and she is a member of the National Honor Society and Teacher Cadets. She is also sponsoring senior football player number 8, Cody McAllister. Miss Noelle Strauss. Miss Stevie Anna Woodson is the daughter of Doug and Valerie Woodson. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Mr. Doug Woodson. Stevie Anna is a member of the varsity volleyball and softball teams and the National Honor Society. She is also sponsoring senior football player number 50, Jackson Freeman. Miss Stevie Anna Woodson. Welcoming with Mr. Robbie Roach, Palmetto High School's principal, is our 2020 homecoming queen, Miss Allison McCauley, as well as this year's
principal was the
crown
2020
bearer, Miss
homecoming
Madison
queen. I was
Shepherd.
like, wait, what?
Madison is the daughter of Seth and Brittany Shepherd. Madison's mom, Brittany, is a teacher here at Palmetto High, and her dad, Seth, works as a loss prevention manager. Madison is 7 years old, and she attends Palmetto Elementary School.
So hot.
Today at school, the homecoming king and the king's court were announced. Our third runner-up is Gabe Harvey. Our second runner-up is Martin Ogburn. Our first runner-up is Sammy Morales. And your Palmetto High School 2021 homecoming king is Treshawn Lindsay. Congratulations to these young men. This year, we are also awarding a People's Choice winner to the homecoming queen candidate who received the most money during tonight's game. All proceeds go to senior Hunter Bernard, who recently had a heart transplant. Thank you to everyone who has donated to this worthy cause. This year's People's Choice Award winner is Brianna Newsom. At this time, we will announce the Queen's Court. Third runner-up is Miss Stevie Anna Woodson. Second runner-up is Miss Lexi Fritz. First runner-up is Miss Delaney Byrne. And your 2021 Palmetto High School homecoming queen is Miss Noelle Schross.
He's gonna let me do it. He's like,
Please make way on the track for the convertible as Noelle will now be taking a lap through the stadium. Thank you all for joining in our 2021 homecoming ceremonies, and congratulations once again to all of our winners.
Here's some halftime scores from Syracuse, New York. It's Clemson 14, Syracuse 7. In high school action close by, Red 3, Daniel 21. Broome 21, Union County 13. Seneca 30, DHP 27. Walhalla 16, CR 14. And Hillcrest 26, Woodlawn 13. All right, fans, let's get on our feet. It's time to have some fun with some dance music.
All right, we are back now from Palmetto High School, about a couple minutes outside of the start of the second half. Both teams take the field for warm-ups. Some pretty exciting first half, I would have to say. Kind of a tale of two quarters. First quarter, very high scoring, lots of points. Second quarter, not a lot of points. The only one touchdown was scored, and that was early on in the second. Other than that, it was the defense has really stepped up and started making plays.
Yeah, I think the defense has really settled down there in the second quarter, because I feel like they started kind of getting a rhythm and kind of seeing what's working and what's not working. And it looks like if they send a lot of pressure, it really seems like it's really affecting the quarterback play.
Yeah, especially both teams have been able to get in the backfield pretty good and get to the quarterback and as well as the ball carriers. We haven't really seen a run game for either team so far. We've seen a couple of big runs, especially to the outside, but nothing in between the tackles so far. Very quickly, some scores from around the area. Seneca leads BHP in a good close one, 30-27 at halftime. Woodruff leads Emerald 21-6. That one's in the second. Daniel over Wren 21-3. That one's at halftime.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think Daniel's going to start kind of getting away from Wren.
Abbeville all over West Oak 54-0. That one's already in the fourth. Chapman leads Clinton 21-13. That one's at halftime. Clemson leads Syracuse 14-7. That one's at halftime. Travelers Rest leads Walhalla 21-16, and that one's in the third quarter. Riverside leads Wade Hampton 28-13. That one's in the second. Landrum leads Chesney 13-7 at halftime. Lawrence leads Eastside 48-10. Powdersville leads Carolina 42-6. That one's in the third quarter.
It's about what we expected for Powdersville.
Hannah over JL Man at halftime, 43-0. Dorman leads Burns 14-10. That one's still in the second. And that's it for the scores from around the league. We're about a minute away from halftime. Definitely a very interesting first half. Xorian Brown, definitely probably the impact player of the half for both for Palmetto. Had a big kickoff return for a touchdown, another big screen that he took all the way down to about the 1-yard line. Looks like just about ready to go. Take it down within 30 seconds until about 30 seconds until we're back to action. We'll be back very shortly with the start of the second half.
Welcome back from the halftime show. Zach is currently not here, so I will be doing the play-by-play for now. We'll be right back. Palmetto kicking the ball off to Berea, where number 10, Roman Brown with the return, about to the 35. Looks like Berea's offense is coming into a deuces formation with 2 receivers to the right side and 2 receivers to the left side. And looks like Palmetto's checking into a man defense here. Hand the ball off about 2 yards. Number 7, Malik Piles. Looks like, once again, they're in that 2 receiver set with 1 running back in the backfield. Looks like Palmetto's about to send a lot of pressure here, as they did in that second quarter. A little bit of a screenplay. Big juke move by number 9, Jaheim Dodd. What a play. Third and 1 here. Looks like they checked into a trip formation. Get up there now. In trips formation with a 1 receiver to the far left. Looks like it's going to be a QB run here. 5-yard gain. Berea's checked into trips here with 1 receiver to the left side. Number 1 going into motion. Another screen to number 9 with about a 6-yard gain. Jaden Bennett beneath it on the play. Looks like Zach's back. We're having some technical difficulties with the cameraman.
All right, yeah. Our cameraman disappeared for a little bit, so I had to get out there and try to get the camera going. All right, we have 3rd and 4 from the 49. 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides of the ball. Robinson takes the snap. Will hand it off right up the middle, and that's going to get a first down and then some for Berea. That is number Jordan Smith, number 6 in the carry for the Bulldogs.
It definitely looks like Berea's picked up here in the run game here in the second half so far.
First and 10 for the 37. Trips to the right here for Berea. 4 wide receivers and the shotgun.
Looks like Palmetto's defensive line jumped a little bit, but he got back before got over that line.
High snap, fielded off a deflection. That pass is complete out to number 10. That is Roman Brown. And Brown brought down after about a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Bulldogs. About the 20. Say about the 28, 20. About the 27, 28-yard line is what they'll mark him. 4 wide receivers trips to the left here for Robinson. Fumbled the snap, and he swallowed up way behind the line of scrimmage. Berea's having all sorts of trouble with their center in this game. Another botched snap, and that'll drive them all the way back down to about the 38-yard line.
That was a big mistake there because they were driving the ball very well.
3rd and 11, loss of 10 on the fumble. So perhaps a drive, definitely a drive-altering play there. As Berea has it 3rd and long, they come out, trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Robinson takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw, firing one that is complete, but that's not going to get a first down. Good tackling from the Mustangs and good penetration to the receiver. Complete to number 2, DeAnthony Jenkins.
That was definitely a big mistake by Berea there with that snap going over his head.
Number 8, Cody McAllister on the stop for the Mustangs. And on 4th and 7, Berea's going to go for it out here in no man's land. They come out 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fires a screen, complete. That is Roman Brown, flag down, and Brown did not get the first down. Let's see the flag, what the flag is. If it's on Berea, then Palmetto will take over. It does appear to be on the Bulldogs.
During the play, blocking the back on the offense, knows his time.
That was, they were driving the ball very well, and it looks like they're kind of going into more of like more of a running offense here on this drive in particular here.
Yeah, so good play there from the Mustang defense, stopping him short of the line of gain, and the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
Let's see what Palmetto has here coming from their halftime adjustments here on offense.
They'll come out, trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Pass is complete on first down. That is a good gain, and dragged out of bounds rather roughly. That is number 6, Tashawn Lindsay on the reception.
And number 6 on the tackle. Jordan Smith for Berea on the tackle.
Lindsay does get it all the way down to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Palmetto. Nice gain of about 13 on the play. As the Mustangs come out, 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Handoff right to gut, Zach Edwards. Edwards makes a man miss and brought down at about the 49-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up from the 49 for the Mustangs.
It definitely seems as if the running game here has been, looks like it's going to have a little bit more of an emphasis here.
Trips to the right here, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. On 2nd down, handoff, Edwards. Right at the gut, Edwards gets a first down, shed the tackler, and is all the way out to about the 43-yard line of Berea in the Berea territory. And another Mustang first down. Palmetto, nice drive to start this second half as well.
That's the way to run the ball there, just throwing people off of them.
Mark up at the 42, 1st and 10 Mustangs to come out, trips to the right here, 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Takes the snap, Davenport looking to throw, fires one to the outside, that's complete. And a big gain there, first down to Exorian Brown it looks like, and Brown brought down at about the 30. Gain of 12 and a first down for the Mustangs. Palmetto driving it right down the field here. Great drive for Palmetto so far.
It looks like Palmetto's adjustment here has been, since Berea's sending so much pressure on them, that they're trying to get the ball to the outside where there's not very many players. With the more screen plays in particular.
4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Toss play around the end. This is Lindsay. Lindsay heading toward the end zone. He's got 1 man to beat. Brown, rather, into the end zone. Touchdown, Palmetto. Exorian Brown from 30 yards out. And the Mustangs pull out in front 27-22, pinning the conversion. Brown making it happen again tonight. on offense. Just so explosive. And on to attempt the PAT will have number 11, Manny Garcia.
Palmetto, they're definitely got their offensive mojo back there.
PAT is up and good, and with 5:44 left in the third quarter, Palmetto pulls out in front. They lead at 28-22 against Berea. Great drive that time for Palmetto, moving the ball right down the field, and a great drive and a great run at the end by Zorian Brown to get it into the end zone. Definitely looks like Palmetto is looking to run some more quick plays to counter the pressure Berea was bringing in that first half. So some good adjustments so far. Let's see what Berea can do. They were moving the ball pretty well on offense as well before a fumbled snap kind of disrupted things a little bit. Remember, next week you can catch us live at Wren as they host BHP. That game will start at 7:10. You can see that on the Pulse Sports Network. You can see it on Facebook, Twitter, Boxcast, and everywhere else.
That's another big region game there for them.
Manny Garcia will kick deep. Back deep to return for the Bulldogs will have number 2, D'Anthony Jenkins. Line drive kick. It's going to be fielded way back. And actually, it's going to go into the end zone at the touchback.
That was a booming kick there.
Good kick from Manny Garcia, and that'll
be a touchback.
So they'll start 1st and 10 from the 20. Score update: Seneca still leads BHP 30-27. That was in the third. Daniel still leads Wren 21-3. As Berea comes out 1st and 10, they got 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides of the ball in the shotgun.
Still 14-7, Clemson, Syracuse.
First down handoff right up the gut. That looks like number 20 on the carry, O.J. Jones, and Jones is thrown in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Bulldogs from the 18. Berea will come out, trips to the left here in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers all total.
Looks like they're...
Takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one that's complete. And that's a first down for the Bulldogs. Robinson's pass is complete out to number 1, Christian Robinson. And a first down for Berea all the way down to about the 35.
He threw that right in there.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for Berea. Come out 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun.
Looks like Palmetto's checking into a man defense here.
Handoff. This is Jones, and Jones is thrown down in the backfield. Zorian Brown back there again. I mean, you want to talk about carrying a team tonight.
Doing offense, defense, special teams.
Yeah, just everything. Running the kick back, scoring touchdowns on the run, on the pass, and then back there making all sorts of tackles in this one. That's a loss of about 4. 2nd and 14 coming up for the Bulldogs. We're about the 33-yard line. Trips, Berea will come out. Trips to the left. 5 wide receivers in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Looking to throw, here's Robinson now looking to improvise and run. And he'll be run out of bounds. Across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. So a gain of about 4. They'll get it back.
Robinson on the keeper. Let's pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9 coming. Got gain of about 5 out to the 36. Palmetto come out, or Berea, sorry, will come out, trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Robinson takes the snap, has the field in one hand, now looking to run. No one open, trying to direct traffic, and we'll just ultimately have to slide down to the 40.
Definitely doesn't look like a
gain of 3 on the QB scramble, and it's 4th down and 5 coming up for the Bulldogs. It looks like they'll send the punt team out.
It looks like Robinson's running a little, I don't want to say skittish, but he doesn't seem as if he's running the ball with as much intensity. I don't know if he's a little banged up or something, but compared to the first half and the second half, it doesn't look like he's as active in trying to just lower his shoulder almost.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with, for one, he's run the ball so much in the first half, and then for 2, I mean, really, having to catch snaps with one hand, snaps have just been way off as the punt, just barely able to get this one away, and that'll be downed.
That was a good punt there.
Pretty good punt. Roman Brown will down the punt at about the 31. And that's where Palmetto was set up 1st and 10 after that nice long drive a second ago. Capped out by the 30-yard touchdown run by Xorian Brown. See what the Mustangs have in shape for us this time. Imagine some more plays drawn up for Brown. Definitely. First down on the carry, around the edge, first down and then some, and dragged out of bounds. That is Zach Edwards on the carry. Out to about midfield. Gain of about 20. And the Mustangs really look like they're starting to find their groove offensively after that slow second quarter. Trying to go fast in the football here. Empty backfield, or shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides for Davenport. 1st and 10 from midfield. Whistles blow. And a flag on the play. Looks like maybe a false start on the Mustangs. First false start we've seen all night pretty much from either team. That'll drive Palmetto back to their own 45. 1st and 15 coming up for the Mustangs.
There has been a good amount of penalties on this game.
I will say there's definitely, especially early on in the game, it looks like both teams are kind of getting a little chippy with one another. And some unnecessary hits, but so far the offensive line's
doing a lot better job here.
Not wanting to jump early as Davenport's pass is complete. That is out to number 10. And that's across the 40 to about the 39. That's a first down. Should be a first down for the Mustangs. Isaiah Hill on the reception, the former quarterback.
It's only a freshman.
All the way down to the Berea 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun for Davenport. Handoff right at the gut, Zach Edwards. Edwards, a good run. Across the 30. 2 flags fly. And drawn down. Another flag will fly. We got 3 flags on the field.
Multitude of penalties here on this play.
Another flag. Well, I think they just picked that one up and threw it more towards the center. One of them looks like it's going to be a late hit. Some action after the whistle for Berea. Didn't want to stop. See what the other call is.
Might have looked like a little, I want to say holding to where, when it was thrown at least. Because Berea sent just about everybody on that play.
5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still first down.
And it looks like Berea's going to take a timeout. So,
So the penalty will be the Mustangs on first down at the Berea 24. And we have a timeout.
Palmetto will have it 1st and 10 for the 24 after the penalty. But as of now, we have a timeout for Berea.
If you like what you're seeing and hearing, please consider supporting the ACTC National Award-winning Media Broadcasting Program. All proceeds benefit students' efforts to attend career conferences and competitions. For more information, call John Boone at 864-847-4121 or email jboone@mypoultryradio.com.
1st and 10 for the 24. For the Mustangs.
Palmetto's been pretty efficient here in the red zone.
Definitely. Score update. BHP now leads Seneca 34-30 in the third quarter. That one looks like a really good game as the as Palmetto comes up, trips to the left here. Edwards splits up wide, passes. That one's way off target and incomplete.
Update
like a miscommunication.
With the Powdersville, Carolina game. Powdersville was leading the game 42-12 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go.
2nd down and 10 coming up from the 24 for the Mustangs following the incompletions. Daniel now leading by the dreaded score of 28-3 in the third quarter. No teams with 28-3 leads. Never say never.
Never know. But I doubt they got a Brady back there.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 34, or 24, I apologize. Davenport going to look to throw here, fires one that's complete and laid out. Good hit that time by number 1, Christian Robinson.
That was a big dog hit right there.
Peyton Burton on the reception for the Mustangs.
Lucky to hold him the ball there.
He was able to pick up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up from about the 18-yard line.
He'll definitely be feeling that one in the morning, though.
And around the edge, and running to the outside, Brown. Brown trying to get first down, bowling people over, all the way down to about the...
Zorian Brown was trying to do his best Derrick Henry impression there. Just tossing number 9.
Yeah, close to a first down. It looks like he'll be a little short.
3rd and about 2 for the Mustangs.
4th down and 2 coming up for Palmetto. Mustangs look like they're going to try to go for this. Let's sit in there. The heavies out there. Number 32 checking into the game. Gabe Harvey, typically a linebacker. 2 wide receivers in the shotgun. Berea jumped early. We'll see if that's on the Bulldogs. And if it is, that's a first down for Palmetto. Might be exactly what they're looking for there.
They didn't even have to run a play there in 4th down.
Will be encroachment on the defense. I'll move it forward 5 yards. And it will result in a first down for the Mustangs. So 1st and 10 for the 12-yard line now for Palmetto. 2 wide receivers still in that heavy set for the Mustangs. In the shotgun. Handoff. Edwards right at the gut. Dragged down around the... and that's going to be another penalty. Horse collar looked like it got him for Berea.
If you don't know what a horse collar is, it's whenever someone pulls them on the back of the pads.
You're right around the collar of the shirt. You pull them down by that as safety issue, really. So that's a personal foul.
It's going to be right there on the goal line.
So that'll make it 1st and goal, Palmetto. Move it half the distance to the goal after the end of the run. 1st and goal. Looks like they're working about the second down. 2nd and 4.
Not sure what that
Whistles blow. I don't know why in the world it's only 2nd down. A personal foul is an automatic first down.
I believe they might be having issues with the chain crew.
Yeah, because looks like the refs are going to huddle here. We have a whole bunch of early movement by both teams for the snap. It might be a false start, but definitely should be a first down and goal, not a second down, unless they, for some reason, picked up the flag.
I don't see why they would, because it was pretty obvious that it was a horse collar. The two-handed horse collar, actually.
There's no flag on the play. The play was never blown. Ready to play.
What about?
Second down.
What?
It is second down. Really confusing situation here for the Mustangs. Players down there look confused as well.
I'm not sure if it's different in high school or something, but
I mean, I've never really seen them. I mean, I saw a pass interference not be called a first down, but I've never really seen a personal foul not be called a first down.
I guess the more you know.
As Edwards is going to be thrown down in the backfield. Big loss on the play, all the way down to about the 15.
He broke one of the most important rules in football, never run backward.
Yeah, running backwards usually doesn't end too well. Loss of 10.
As you can see there.
Third down and 15. Third 15 from the 16-yard line. They can't get a first down without getting a touchdown, although it'd be pretty close. The Mustangs come out 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Davenport takes a snap, going to look to throw here under pressure around the edge. Skates a tackler, fires one to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Mustangs! Zach Edwards on the reception. And Palmetto extends their lead. It's 34-22 at the end of the third quarter, pinning the extra point. We have a Berea player down.
Hopefully he's just cramping here. It's in the fourth quarter now.
Yeah, that we'll start the fourth quarter with the kickoff, as the last play of the third quarter was a touchdown. Penalty on the play as well. Be an interesting call here.
Looks like it's going to be on Palmetto.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
There is no score on the play. Following the to be assessed in the previous spot. Replay third down. End of the third. As you were.
Ref trying to get the call sorted out. So that is a ineligible receiver downfield. Will wipe the touchdown off the board.
Offensive lineman got a little excited there with blocking.
Players still down on the field. Now it looks like the Berea coaches are heading out there as to help them up.
Hoping nothing seriously wrong, seriously bad happened to him.
Yeah, it looks like he's really slow to get up. Having a whole host of people out there helping him off the field. It looks like that's number 51, Josh Sams, the injured Bulldog. They'll back it all the way up to the 20-yard line. It's going to be
still third down.
Oh, the replay third down. This is the start of the fourth quarter.
Shouldn't it be
it probably is the end of the final play of the third.
Still 14-7 in that Clemson game.
Berea will come out trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw here. Firing one toward the end zone. Double coverage. Incomplete. Lucky got tangled up there. No call. And that's going to bring up fourth down for the 20. And now that will bring it in to the third quarter. So we head to the fourth. Palmetto currently leading 28-22, and they have the ball in the red zone, but 4th and long coming up for the Mustangs.
Got a big decision here. Field goal or go for it.
Remember, Garcia does have a pretty good leg on him, so it would not surprise me to see them attempt a field goal there if they don't like their chances. Of course, you've got a long, long ways to go if you try to go for it. I have to hope that, you know, for a busted coverage, really.
It looks like one of Palmetto's players on the sideline is having to get checked out by the trainer. Number 52, Taylor Berry. He's a captain on this team.
It looks like, you know, just a little bit of soreness. Score update, BHP leading Seneca 41-30. That one's been a real thriller all night. The Bears currently leading 41-30 over the Bobcats. Daniel and Rand still that dreaded score of 28-3.
Powdersville is leading Carolina 49-12.
It's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt for Manny Garcia on 4th and 19. If he makes it, it'll make it a 9-point game. Snap good. And the kick is blocked. It's blocked. It's going to be picked up by the Bulldogs. Makes a man miss. Around the edge. Heading downfield. Flag flies. All return still going. All the way down to about the 45-yard line.
That definitely did not go the way Palmetto was thinking that would have gone.
Number 31, Lanier Reese returns it all the way out to the 45, but there is a flag down, likely
blocking in the back.
Yeah, it's something to do with the return. But a great penetration to get into the backfield and block that kick. The block in the back would push Berea way back.
Interception will stand. But the Bulldogs will be backed up all the way to the 15-yard line. That's where they'll take over. 1st and 10.
Berea will set up 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. So that'll big penalty there. That wipes up a good amount of field position, but still a great play to block that field goal. And the score remains 28-22 with 11:45 left in the 4th quarter. Berea comes out, trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Robinson takes a snap. He's going to look to run here. Design QB keeper. Robinson bounces to the outside and brought down after about a gain of a yard, running more sideways than forward. Second and 9 coming up from the 16, gain of 1 for Robinson.
Looks like BHP is leading Seneca 41-30. It's kind of a shocker. I don't want to say a shocker, but we were expecting it to be the other way around.
You know, BHP maybe coming out there with something to prove following their 3 and 4 start as Robinson looking to throw here. Lofting one deep down the sideline into double coverage. And incomplete. There's a chance for an interception there and a completion. That was intended for number 10, Roman Brown.
One of those 50-50 balls where the DB just came up and made a play.
3rd and 9 coming up from the 16 for the Bulldogs. Berea comes out, trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun.
Looks like Daniel and Wren has the same score, 28-7. Daniel.
Looking to throw here, and a jump pass that's complete a screen, and flag down. Look like maybe a face mask for Palmetto.
That was a good play, even though he might have got a penalty on there.
Couple flags down. Jordan Smith on the reception. Gabe Harvey with the stop, but I just see the call.
Looking like it's getting a little bit sloppy here as they get a little tired on both teams here. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
See the call here.
Face mask.
And they did get the face mask.
Defense. 15-yard penalty.
So on third down, that will negate the stop and give Berea a first down. Not going to make the coaches all that happy. You can see him getting pretty animated down there as well. Of course, you're seeing Coach Shaw down there earlier in the game was very upset about something. Still trying to figure out what it might have been as Berea comes out trips to the left here in the shotgun. Looking to throw here, firing one deep down the field. It's Robinson, another 50-50 ball. This one is, oh, it's caught! Head to the end zone! Touchdown, Berea! A one-handed grab!
Looking like Odell Beckham Jr. out there.
Yeah, just an amazing catch. It looks like that's number
9.
Jaheim Dodd on the reception, and Berea has tied this game up, and it's an extra point away from leading.
Jaheim Dodd has done. He's been in a lot of plays here for Berea.
Really cannot believe he was able to catch that one. As Berea
That was a great catch there.
trying to get the call in. So that blocked field goal does come back to haunt Palmetto as this kick is blocked. It's blocked. Palmetto, the ball still hasn't been picked up. They're just blowing it dead. So that's a huge play as that keeps the score tied at 28 with 10:18 left to go in the ball game.
What a catch, though.
I know, just one of the best plays of the year so far, that time from Jaheim Dodd. Just an amazing one-handed grab. He looked like he might have took it away possibly from the Palmetto guy. There were two Palmetto guys there. Dodd somehow comes away with it and then is able to take it to the end zone. Berea is certainly coming out here ready to play tonight, I will say that. Maybe might have underestimated the Bulldogs just a tiny bit in this game. Either that or...
It's a good game here.
Yeah,
2 minutes and 18 seconds left, all tied up.
This is a big game for playoff implications, as the winner of this game would likely get the spot for finishing second in Region 2 and Region 3 2A. And Region 2 3A, check that. As on the kick deep for the Bulldogs, it's number 40, a squib kick, flag is thrown. So the play was blown dead before the kick, so kick will not count. Cabeza is the kicker for the Bulldogs. See the call, perhaps an offside. So that will be an offside. So moving back 5, it's going to be. So they'll have to kick off on their own 35 now.
One of the makes that catch even more impressive is the fact that he was double covered there on that play.
Seneca has scored another touchdown. It's 41-38. That one's in the fourth quarter. As that Squibus did a touch that went 10 yards. That's recovered by the Bulldogs. So Berea, with a little bit of trickery, is able to get the football right back on the onside kick of sorts. I don't know what Palmetto was doing, but they did not seem like they wanted to pick up the football there. Just kind of standing there.
Did it get 10 yards?
It went 10 yards, no doubt about that. Because Berea has the football first and 10 from the 49-yard line to kick off from the 35. So
definitely feeling like Berea has a lot of momentum here.
As they come out trips to the left here, they'll hand it off right up the gut. That is number 6 in the carry, Jordan Smith. They'll get it across midfield into Palmetto territory. That's going to be a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Keeper here. This is Robinson right at the gut, and not much is there. Across the 45 to about the 43-yard line.
going to be third and a short, a long three. Short and a long three for Berea.
3rd and 3 from the 43 for the Bulldogs. Trips to the left here. 4 wide receivers for Berea. Clock ticking now within, we're under 9.5, about under 9 minutes to play here in the game. Berea and Palmetto tied. Robinson will keep here on 3rd down. And no, did not look like he even did not get there. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, short of the first.
Knowing how Berea's called so far, I would be surprised if they don't go for it here.
Yeah, gain of about a yard. It's going to be 4th down and a long 1 from the 42. Palmetto fans really starting to make some noise here. 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides of the ball. In the shotgun for Robinson. Takes the snap, will hand it off Smith, and Smith's got a 1st down. Oh, he lost the football. Did Palmetto get it? Yes, they did. Palmetto recovers the fumble. And Palmetto will take over 1st and 10. Even if he didn't fumble, he would have been awfully close to not even getting to the line of gain anyways.
Right there on the marker.
It was right there at the sticks.
Palmetto catching a break there.
They do recover the football. It's going to be 1st down and 10 Mustangs from their own 42-yard line. Big play there, maybe switching the momentum up. Back to Palmetto as they come out 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. 8:22 left in the ball game. Davenport takes the snap, going to look to throw, fires one that's complete. Peyton Burton on the reception. He's got a 1st down. He fumbled the football. I think that was Isaiah Hill on the reception. Fumbled, but is able to get it back.
That's the 4th unrecovered fumble by Palmetto in this game. They're getting really lucky on falling back on their fumbles.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from their into Berea territory. 47 is able to get a 1st down. Berea shows pressure. Palmetto out 4 wide receivers, 2 on both sides in the shotgun. Handoff, Edwards. Edwards bounces to the outside, bouncing back to the inside, cutting and getting inside the 40. Gain of about 8.
Berea's still sending a lot of pressure like they did in that first half.
2nd and 2 coming up for the Mustangs. Jordan Smith on the stop for Berea. Number 16, KJ Manziel checking into the game for Isaiah Hill. Looks like they'll check into 3 wide receivers, 3-man backfield into the more of that heavy set. Handoff right at the gut. This is Edwards. Edwards down to about the 31. This is where forward progress will get him. Gain of 5, and that's good. It's good enough for a 1st down for the Mustangs.
Looked like he showed a little bit of his wiggle there in that play.
Yeah, just, you know, we've seen him break multiple tackles on a run before, so it does not surprise me to see him shedding tackles and running through guys like he has been he did on that last run. As the Mustangs come out 1st and 10 from the Berea 33, and they'll stay in that heavy set. 3 wide receivers in the shotgun. Handoff, Edwards thrown down in the backfield. Good play by number 50 for Berea. That was Tony Mack on the stop for the Bulldogs. Loss of a couple.
That was a big play by Tony Mack there. He got right off that offensive lineman and got right back there in the backfield, about right as the ball was handed off to him. Don't forget to catch us next week, BHP at Wren.
Another good region game there. Both teams, BHP playing really good tonight so far. We'll have to get a score update in that game pretty soon. As Palmetto stays in the heavy set on 2nd and 12. Screen. This is complete out wide to Edwards. Edwards down the sideline. Flags fly from all directions after the play. About 3 refs to his flags. So something.
An update on that BHP Seneca game. It is still 41-38 BHP.
So that'll be a face mask on Berea. Moving forward 15 and a first down for the Bulldogs.
The Clemson score is still 14-7.
Well, that one's been a really low-scoring affair there. Not necessarily that you expect any different from Clemson. First and 10 from the 10-yard line of Berea. Clemson game into the fourth quarter. Three-man backfield. In the more the heavy set, two wide receivers. They'll hand it off here. Edwards, bounce to the outside. Edwards, head to the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown! Palmetto! Zach Edwards from 12 yards out. And the Mustangs pull out in front. It's 34-28 with 5:40 left in the fourth quarter. Pinning the extra point.
He showed a lot of speed there, and at the end of that play, showed a bunch of power there.
Manny Garcia on to attempt the PAT. This will put him up by 7 if he converts. Remember, Berea's already blocked a field goal on this one. Got to be careful. This kick is up, and it is through. And with 5:40 left in the fourth quarter, your score, Palmetto 35, Berea 28. And what has just been a great game so far. And I have a feeling we haven't seen the end of it just yet. With 5:40 left, Berea has 2 timeouts.
Syracuse, New York. Score still Clemson 14, Syracuse 7.
If you like what you're seeing and hearing, please consider supporting the ACTC National Award-winning Media Broadcasting Program. All proceeds benefit students' efforts to attend career conferences and competitions. For more information, call John Boone at 864-847-4121 or email jboone@mypulseradio.com.
Seneca has pulled out in front again against BHP 48-38 as Garcia lined it up to kick. DeAnthony Jenkins back deep for the Bulldogs to return. Flag on the play. Or whistles at least play. Yep, offsides on the kicking team. Saw them get a little bit of a head start. So they'll move it back 5 and re-kick from the 35 now. Weather scores, final score, Happyville over West Oak 54-0. Greenwood over Greer 35-28. Travers West beating Walhalla 29-22. That one's in the fourth. Riverside all over Wade Hampton 62-27 in the third. Lawrence all over Eastside 62-10. Dorman leads Burns 17-13. 96 beats Liberty 21-0. As we're ready to kick off again. Nice kick here. It's going to be fielded by number 10 on the return. That is Roman Brown. Brown bounces to the outside across the 40, 45, 50, 55, 40. Staying in bounds. Brown head to the end zone. Touchdown. Berea. Roman Brown on the kick return. And Berea's an extra point away for tying this game up. Boy, it's just been a crazy fourth quarter so far in this one.
Sure has. And that's another big special team play.
There is a flag down. This one might be coming back. Down at about the 32-yard line near the Palmetto sideline. See the call here. Big call.
Looks.
Sideline warning. Palmetto. There is no distance penalty. Result of the play. Touchdown.
Touchdown will stand. So we're an extra point away from a tie with 5:25 left in the fourth quarter. Just a great return that time. Second kick return we've seen taken to the house in this one. We saw Exorian Brown take one back for Palmetto earlier. Berea looking to go for two here. Jump pass, caught. Conversion is good, and Berea pulls out in front. 36-35 with 5:25 left in the ball game.
I really like that call there because that puts them up in the lead there.
Yeah, and it gives them all the momentum because if Palmetto was to somehow score, they
have to go for two.
Yeah, they'd either have to go for two or Berea can just beat them with an extra point. Of course, you know, Berea has already had one extra point blocked on them, so you never know. But
5:25 left in the game.
Palmetto does have all three timeouts. This has just been a great game so far. Very fortunate to be having, really, in all honesty, all of our games pretty much have been pretty good that we've been able to cover. We've really only had one or two. Maybe about three that just kind of got away. But other than that, all of the rest of them have been very competitive.
We have a final in Powdersville 56, Carolina 12.
Not a surprise there. As a little onside kick. And yeah, it is touched early. So no matter what. So for one, we're going to have another sideline warning on Palmetto.
Should be a 5-yard penalty, right?
Yeah. Coach Shaw not happy at all right there. That call. The ball should go back to Palmetto as it was touched by a Berea player before it traveled 10 yards. Trying to get a call here.
Looks like they're having a little bit of confusion.
Illegal touching on the kicking team.
Sideline warning. 5-yard penalty on Palmetto. That penalty will be assessed from the end of the kick. First down.
So Palmetto will set up ball. First and 10 from their own 46 for the Mustangs. They got 5:20 left and 3 timeouts. Only have 54 yards to go as well to the end zone. They come out trips to the right here, 4 wide receivers. Davenport looking to throw here on first down, stepping out, now in trouble, looking to run. Runs into a Berea player, spins away, staying on his feet. Down near midfield. Good play by Davenport, showing some toughness to get the ball down to midfield. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up from the 50.
Before Davenport went to the quarterback position, he was playing defensive back.
Yeah, and he was also a wide receiver, so...
looks like he's coming off of the field, though.
And it looks like he can't feel his arm.
Throwing arm.
Yeah, he's having some trouble there.
Might have a little bit of a stinger there.
He's pointing to his arm. He's not moving that arm. That could be a very serious play. As checking into the game will be number 10, Isaiah Hill. Take over at quarterback. Hill was the former quarterback. Yeah, it looks like Davenport is having an issue with his arm. His handoff. Keeper Hill breaks a tackle. Hill trying to get downfield. Hill still going. Hill still going. Across the 40. Wait, Berea took the ball away.
I think the play was blown dead before.
See the call. They're calling it Berea football.
Looks like the coaches are pretty
Berea football. Berea recovers the fumble on the sideline. Have another Palmetto player down. That looks like it's number 6. Sean Lindsay, he's down. Looks like Davenport might have a very serious arm injury. Palmetto coach is very frustrated now. As with 4:06 left, Berea will take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Timeout will be called by Berea. It's not looking good for Palmetto on the injury front. Davenport is sitting there with his helmet off, still being attended by the training staff. I can't see what's wrong on the sideline with one of the players. That is number 6. That is Deshaun Lindsay, but he is also down and in some pain as well. Looks like they're saying maybe a dislocated shoulder for at least looking at the training staff with their motion, something's wrong with the shoulder of Davenport. Dislocated, they might be trying to pop that thing back into place.
I think it might be more of a stinger than anything.
Still standing without his something is wrong with Lindsay. They're taking his pads off. I cannot see what's wrong with Lindsay, but he's looks like he's very much in pain. Don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it didn't quite work for Berea. Direct snap brought down to about the 34. It's going to be a big loss on the play. Loss of 7. 2nd down and 17 coming up for the Bulldogs. Berea will come out, trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Handoff, and not much is there. Jordan Smith on the carry. Not much there. No gain. 3rd and 16 from the 34-yard line. Palmetto fans starting to make some noise.
Shaking the whole stadium here.
Press box starting to shake a little bit. Trips to the right for Berea. Looking to throw here is Robinson. Firing one downfield. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. That's a 1st down and then some. Breaking tackles. Head to the end zone. Touchdown, Berea. Christian Robinson on the reception. 66 yards. And a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Flag is on. Flag down. Touchdown will stand. So Berea extends their lead. They're leading 42-35 with 2:38 left in the ball game, pinning the conversion. Looks like Isaiah Hill's loosening his arm out there to go back into the game of quarterback. Davenport, I believe they might have taken him back to the locker room to be examined. So something pretty serious there. Deshaun Lindsay is Cabeza will kick. Is on the PAT for Berea. They lead at 42-35, pending the extra point here. Coach Shaw out there talking to the refs, it looks like. And we're ready to go now.
2 minutes and
This kick is up,
seconds.
and it's a fake. Looking to throw. He's just in some trouble now. This is Robinson. Christian Robinson fires one incomplete, and the conversion's no good, and that will keep it a 7-point game.
A score update for Clemson, 17-7 Clemson against Syracuse.
Berea leads. Palmetto now 42-35 with 2:38 left in the ball game.
From Syracuse, New York, 9:22 remaining in the ball game. It's Clemson 17, Syracuse 7.
Mustangs, looks like they're going to be without two huge impact players, however, for the rest of the game. Davenport.
Harrisville 56, Carolina 12. Fourth quarter, Daniel 35, Wren 3.
Daniel still leading Wren now. That scores 35-3.
Seneca in the fourth quarter leads BHP 48.
Seneca leads BHP now 54-38. So Seneca
pulled it around there in the fourth quarter. The homecoming curse might be real.
Yeah.
Besides Powdersville.
Powdersville win their homecoming game, but Wren lost. Powdersville is not lost. I don't know what, but it looks like Berea is going to be kicking off from the 45 of, that's in the Palmetto territory. Possibly a penalty there. As Cabeza will be kicking deep. Little squib kick. This will be covered up and down. And Palmetto will start from their own 13-yard line. They do have all three timeouts and 2:37 left, but they're going to be without their quarterback and one of their top receivers. As Tashawn Lindsay still on the training table being evaluated. He does not have pads on. Davenport trying to see if he might have made an appearance or not. I did not see him on the sideline. Looked like he was having some trouble with his arm. And it does look like Isaiah Hill's going to be taking over the quarterback duties.
2 minutes 37.
Check that. The quarterback is now Peyton Burton, number 12, taking over for Davenport, who is probably in the locker room, if I had to take a guess. End around here. Brown. Zorian Brown breaks the tackle. Brown run out of bounds across the 15 to about the 16. See, they might mark him at about the 17. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 coming up for the Mustangs. Gain of 4 for Brown on the end around. Screen complete. And a first down. That is complete out to, appears to be Zorian Brown again. Again, Palmetto without their quarterback and number 2 wide receiver, Tashawn Lindsay and Reagan Davenport. Davenport appears to be in the locker room. Lindsay still stretched out on the trainer's table. Does not have a pads on. Do not know what's wrong with him. Davenport did appear to have hurt his throwing arm in some way. And it appears to be bad enough to where they took him back to the locker room. Palmetto will come out, trips to the left here, 4 wide receivers. Looking to throw here, fires one that's a little wobbly but complete across the middle of the field. Brown again.
Titus Johnson is, number 12, my fault. Number 12, Peyton Burton. He's only played receiver and defensive back, and guess he's their third string quarterback option.
Screen complete. This is Isaiah Hill. Hill's got a first down and then some. Flag is thrown across the field. Hill still going. Clock ticking now within a minute 30. Minute 29 is when they'll stop it. We'll see the call. Appears to be
something on the offensive line.
Yeah, probably a hold or a block in the back of some sorts. Not what Palmetto needed there. We'll have to see the call. As it stands right now. And it's a hold on the offense. Back it up 10. From the spot of the foul. So they'll move it back to about the 30. It's going to bring up a second down.
It is second down and
2nd and 6 coming up for Palmetto now. Minute 29, clock winding now. Trip to the right here, looking to hand it off. Zach Edwards. Edwards right at the gut.
Palmetto still has all 3 of their timeouts left.
Brown right up the...
Palmetto first down with the Mustangs 37. 1:18 remaining in the game.
I feel like Palmetto needs to hurry up just a little bit here.
1:18 remaining in the game. Clock winding now. Whistles will blow. We'll have to see. Probably a problem with the clock.
Reset the clock to 1 minute, 18 seconds. 1 minute, 18 seconds. Wind it on my signal.
Wait. Change the clock to 1:18 instead of 1:16.
Berea will take their final timeout.
Their third and final timeout of the second half. Mustangs have all 3 of their timeouts.
So we'll have a 1st and 10 for the 37. That's the 38.
Minute 18 left.
Minute 8. Yeah.
Palmetto has all 3 of their timeouts, so they have a good amount of time here to go and score.
Syracuse, New York in the fourth quarter. 17, Syracuse 14.
I don't know who that is. I don't want to get in somebody else.
Tonight's tonight of all starting. Fans again.
Daniel, final score from Wren. Daniel beats Wren 35-9. So Lions still unbeaten. Doesn't look like anybody can really come close to stopping them so far this year.
It's probably been the closest game between anyone who's played Daniel so far.
So far, Seneca's been the only team to be able to hang with them. That was 35-14 was the final score there. As looking to throw here, looking to take a deep shot into coverage. Batted up, almost caught. Incomplete. Slightly underthrown.
That was almost an interception. But the receiver made a good play on the ball.
Yeah,
there.
Burton's pass. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the 37. That's intended for Xorian Brown.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 37.
Minute 12.
They'll come out, trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. No, looking to run. Fires one incomplete. Intended for Brown. Check that. Brown held on to it. Or did it? Yeah, he did hold on to it.
It looks like Berea,
Now they're calling it incomplete.
looks like Berea is checked into more of like a cover 3 defense with 3 safeties.
It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 37. Minute 7 left. Palmetto does have all 3 of their timeouts, but they need to attempt to get a first down here, or at least close to it. Trips to the right here. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Burton looking to throw here. It's going to fire one across the middle of the field. That's intercepted. It's picked off by the Bulldogs. That is number 18 with the pick. Desmond Twyman. And Berea will take over 1st and 10. At their own 46 with a minute 3 remaining. Remember, Palmetto does have all 3 of their timeouts. So not necessarily over, but it's not looking good for the Mustangs.
If they can get a big stop here, they still might have one more chance to go down there and score.
Definitely not looking good with Palmetto down their quarterback and one of their top receivers, however.
Final score was Daniel 35.
As a lot of the Mustang fans starting to file out here.
I wouldn't leave so soon, but I understand their thought process. You know.
4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Handed off here around the edge. And a first down, this one's over. And bowling over a guy is Jordan Smith on the carry. Palmetto will take their first timeout with 54 seconds left. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Remember, 1 first down, and it's... I'd probably have to say that was... Yeah, it's over.
54 seconds left. Well, I'm Berea. I'm just running the ball here. Not risking it, putting it up in the air. Palmetto's still got 2 timeouts left.
Well, some more finals. Dixie beats Calhoun out of St. Matthews 62-14. Lawrence beats Eastside 69-10. Burns over Dorman 20-17. Traverse West over Walhalla 29-22. Hannah over JL Man 50-7.
Clemson update. It is 17-14. Clemson.
Brown will run here on the quarterback keeper. He's brought down. He stays in bounds. Palmetto will have to take their second timeout. 48 seconds left.
1 timeout left.
We'll lose a few. Mark him at about the 48-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down coming up for Berea. Again, 48 seconds left in the ball game. 42-35, Berea with the lead and the ball. Palmetto does have 1 more timeout, however.
Really like to congratulate the Palmetto JV Mustangs for their 51-12 win last night. Next week, our varsity Mustangs will be heading.
This right here is probably, if they get it here, this is definitely probably going to be game.
3rd and 7, probably 3rd and ball game for the Bulldogs. 2 wide receivers, looks like they're in kind of a jumbo set. They'll split the other 4 out wide. 4 wide receivers in the gun now for Robinson. Whistles blow. False start on the Bulldogs. They'll back it up 5 more.
And we have a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty against the Bulldogs.
So I'll bring up a 3rd and 12
They'll make it 3rd and 12.
for the Bulldogs.
That's definitely not what they wanted to do there.
3rd down and 12 from the 43. Palmetto again does have 1 timeout. 48 seconds left in the ball game. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one that's complete. And staying in bounds. And Palmetto will have to take their final timeout. Did not get the first down.
The pass is complete. Up to the Mustang 48-yard line.
If I was Belton right here, I would punt the ball.
Berea,
my fault.
So with 41 seconds, Mustangs use their last timeout.
Because I wouldn't risk them stopping me here and getting field position at the 40,
yeah, especially if it was 4th and 1, I could
yeah.
understand it, but not here.
I would punt it and try to pin them in like the 10-yard line. Pretty much end the game there. Instead of giving them some hope here if they stop them.
That will help our band boosters and athletic boosters playing our stadium. Thank you. I'd like to give a shout out to our men who give it their free time every Friday night on the sideline. Thanks to John Bagwell.
We'll have to see what Berea comes out here trying to do and what Palmetto is expecting Berea to do.
If you like what you're seeing and hearing, please consider supporting the ACTC National Award-winning Media Broadcasting Program. All proceeds benefit students' efforts and attend career conferences and competitions. For more information, call John Boone at 864-47-4121 or email jboone@myportradio.com.
Berea might be going for this. They might be pooch punting. You never know. 4th and 5 from the 48. He will go for it. He's going to look to run. He's brought down.
I'm not sure what Berea was thinking there, to be honest. 37
seconds left. Remember, Palmetto is without their quarterback and one of their top receivers. Palmetto's gonna have to hope for a miracle here. 1st and 10 from the Palmetto 48-yard line for the Mustangs. They got 37 seconds in the ball game.
Your score 42-35. All they need is 7 points here to tie up the game.
Takes a snap, looking to throw. Here's Burton stepping up, now looking to run. He's thrown down. Can't take a sack, but it's exactly what he did. Gotta get to the line. 28 seconds, 27 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Clock still ticking. He'll ground the ball with 20 seconds left, and it's gonna bring up a 3rd down.
2nd down. Right?
It should be a 3rd down after grounding the ball.
Oh yeah, my fault. 20 seconds left.
3rd down and 13 for the Mustangs. The 48 from the 45-yard line.
Just needs it's pretty much up to a Hail Mary right now.
Needs something of a miracle. Looking to throw, will fire one that's too wide and incomplete.
Time for roll. Got enough time. 17 seconds left.
4th down. This will have to be a Hail Mary. So Palmetto needs to put whoever can throw the ball furthest. Either that or hope. Maybe you get it out to Xorian Brown and he's able to make guys miss, but
this might be one of those situations where they just keep pitching the ball backward.
Palmetto's going to have something up their sleeve here. On 4th and 14 from the 45. Neither team has a timeout, so this is the ball game right here. Takes a snap, looking to throw, screen, Edwards. Edwards will try to run, and out of bounds. And that's your ball game. Berea is going to...
9 seconds. Oh yeah, 4th down.
That's 4th down.
9 seconds left. Guessing Berea's just going to kneel the ball out.
Yeah. Berea will take over on downs. 9 seconds left for the Bulldogs. All Berea needs to do is go down to one knee, and this one's over. So the homecoming curse is real this year. After all, Powdersville's the only team that's been able to escape it.
With Wren losing to Hillcrest.
Wren fell to Hillcrest, BHP fell to Seneca, and now Palmetto falling to Berea. And there's the knee, and it's final. The Berea Bulldogs have come into Palmetto High School on homecoming and took down the Palmetto Mustangs 42-35 in what was an excellent game from both teams. Berea's got the Gatorade out there looking to get the coach. Running for his life down there. Is able to get him finally. Got him twice, actually. And that's going to do it, folks. Your final score from Palmetto. The Berea Bulldogs, 42, and the Palmetto Mustangs, 35. Berea will pull to 4-4, 2-2 in region play. Palmetto, falls to 2-5 and 1-2 in region play. So that's going to wrap things up for us tonight. Remember, you can catch us next week at Wren High School as they take on BHP. That game will start at 7:10 on the Pulse Sports Network. For now, I'm Zachary Franks.
I'm Hunter Cox.
And we'll see you guys next week.
At BHP at Wren.